Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. We're back for more Waker Randomizer. Last time, we did stuff. And we got things. So, yeah. You know, where even was I last time? I was running around, doing stuff. Although, like, the thing is, like, right now, like, we really need the grappling hook, because then we can get a lot more stuff. Although, I don't think any of the, like, sunken treasure is actually required, just because it's dumb, but, like, I can't set it to be that way. I just didn't, because I'm a normie. But Horseshoe Island has some stuff, so let's go there. Where is my sail? There it is. What? Okay, I thought they were just frozen in place. Nah, it's fine. Just, the game had to load it, you know? There's apparently a golf thing, like, right over there. But I don't have the leaf, so I can't do it. Fun. You guys give me anything? Probably. Okay, thanks. They do not. But hey, at least we have arrows now, so we don't have to... Did that cannon just just kill the bird? I think that's what just happened. Cool. Thank you for being Mr. Cannon. Okay, now you'll work and hit multiple targets. Thank you, Boomerang. Very cool. And we're out of range. Now I'm in an awkward position where I can't even hit them. Mostly. Hey, can you, work? No? Okay. You know, did I get all the cannons? There was one left. Darn. It's right there. Mr. Cannon, please die. Thank you. Okay, I think I can actually go up the platform now. Stupid bokoblins. I think these guys are bokoblins. I'm gonna go with yeah. Oh my god, these just give you a chest on the other platform. Thank you for being extremely convenient. Can't even hookshot to it, that's lame. Alright, where's Bodie McBoatface? There we are. This place seems pretty simple, at least. Bird. The goblin. Or moblin, whatever these things are. It could be Moblins. I don't know. Does anyone know? Nintendo might know. They probably know. No, he's just wearing a cheerleader outfit. It's fine. But yeah, you can commentate. You can, like, commentate if you want to. Freaking auto mod, what now? Apparently, auto mod does not like swearing. I'm just gonna get on the Discord thing. I'm assuming that worked.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Cool.
Okay. Alright, I forgot. I had to turn off the audio coming through Twitch. It was creating a feedback loop.
Where'd all my stuff go? Okay, here we go. Anyway, this is Space King.
Hi, people.
The whole maybe one person watching, probably.
One or two. There's two people watching. And one of them's not even listed. They're probably AFK.
Oh, okay. I hope I hit the switch on the other platform.
How you been lately, dude?
Good.
Also, you changed your Discord status again.
Yes, play SMT5. It is good. Oh my god, I finally got something.
You're probably, like, way further ahead of it in it now than me, and that makes me jealous, because I'm the dude who's supposed to be streaming this, but I have other shit to do.
I mean, it happens. Like, I'm like a little bit past, like, the first major boss. It's pretty good. Although, like, my main issue with it so far is that, like, the frame rate is not great.
I think that's just after a while, I've just come to expect with Switch games.
Like, I don't know, it made Animal Crossing look like 60, which is saying something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Although that is, like, Nintendo themselves, so, like, the engineers there don't have any choice but to work on Switch, so they kind of have to figure that shit out ahead of time.
Alright,
Not excusing it at all, it's just, like, understand why there's a discrepancy. I think, this is one of those games that's going to be really cool on the on the Switch Pro, or whatever was happening with that Switch 2, whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know at this point. Alright, so I got the power bracelet, so there's like a fairy fountain I can go to now, and I think that the entrance to the Earth Temple gives you something.
So is this like a hack of the original Wind Waker to put in the improvements from HD?
Well, okay, it has some improvements. Are you kidding me? I forgot I need the leaf, never mind. Unless I can use the hook shot to get over there. Let's see.
Maybe you can. Feels like something they would let you do. Nope.
Maybe. I think I'm just barely out of range. Yep. Cool. Okay, we can go to a different place, though. You've never played Wind Waker? Please get on that.
I bought that. Well, I got it for Christmas in 2013, Wind Waker HD. I had never sat down from beginning to middle to end to play a Zelda game before that point. I put in Wind Waker HD, not knowing if I was going to like it, and I then proceeded to play the entire game, beginning to middle to end, 100% in like 4 days.
Okay, like, even I haven't, like, 100% of the game.
Yeah, no. Wind Waker HD is probably what I would consider, from an objective quality perspective, probably the best Wii U game.
Did I get that submarine? I did not. Okay.
Yeah,
but...
Wind Waker HD is almost obscenely good.
Yeah. Like, I think I prefer, like, the art style of the original, but, like, I'll take it if the game itself is way better. Because, like, it doesn't, like, look bad or anything, I just personally like the original art style a little more.
I kind of hope that, I mean, knowing Nintendo, they won't do this, but kind of hope they bring the HD remasters of both of the games together onto the Switch, both of the Zelda remasters, and maybe just, like, improve the tiny, tiny few remaining areas that were, you know, not as good. Like, I don't know, make it 60 FPS if it doesn't break the physics engine, for example. But, you know, they would just charge $60 each.
I mean, like, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't think emulation even lets me do that. So, it might be too much of a hassle.
Yeah. Well, then again, Square Enix went through the painstaking process of making Kingdom Hearts the collection 60 FPS, even though it was programmed for 30, and they had to go back and basically unfuck the broken physics.
Yeah, wasn't it, like, broken when it first came out?
Completely.
Oh, cool. Treasure trove that I cannot get. But, like... this randomizer just, like, changes up where all the items are.
Is it possible to get a randomized map that makes the game unplayable?
I mean, I think if you mess around with those settings too much, but, like... I think that takes into account what you can actually do, and it... Like, I'm pretty sure it's randomized it to the point where it's actually possible to finish it.
Okay, so it's not like...
Although,
it's not like some Pokemon randomizers where you're just like, oh, LOL, here's your level 100 Arceus in the first fucking gym. Get fucked.
Okay, well, with Pokemon randomizers, is usually they randomize the Pokemon themselves, but the levels stay the same. Alright, look at him. Amazing.
Trans icon.
Oh, can you just, like, straight up go into the Earth Temple? What? I assumed you would at least need to get Medley first. Oh, she's already here. Hello. That's cool.
There's probably...
But I can't do this yet, so bye.
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking there's probably something in the game code where she's just there by default.
Because I think the game starts in the state after you like visit the Tower of the Gods and get the Master Sword. I'm also using an HD texture pack, so...
Well, obviously, it looks better, so...
because like, and also a widescreen hack because I'm already emulating it. Might as well go all the way.
Now, are you going all the way and using the official Nintendo GameCube controller adapter on PC?
I am.
Man. Uh, yeah, when I never was able to get much into PC gaming, not PC gaming, I should say emulation, until Dolphin added the ability to do the use the GameCube controller adapter on on their setup for and after that, I was just like it was instant. It clicked. It was like, all right, I'm playing a GameCube not.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like, it's honestly not really that hard to set up either.
And then you have to change some drivers. Remember
Yeah,
that
they give
being
you
a
instructions
little.
on how to do it. Bird, go away. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. What is my hand right now? Like, are you seeing this?
This is looking like some fucking VR shit.
The Wind Waker VR. It's like that first-person mode they added in Wind Waker, and then they just make it... They let you play the whole game like that, and then VR. Boom. Video game. That is that is not the bow.
What do you think in Link's mind in universe made him do that?
Yes. Yes, this sail is made out of sail. Skull necklace. That's neat, I guess.
You good?
Yes. I just forgot to move the Discord overlay. Okay, we're good now. Hello. When it's only like 2 people. Alright. What island is this?
Zach in the chat said, I'm a sinner, therefore I can play with an Xbox controller.
Yes, I'll just have you know that that is a big no-no. It's very unnatural.
Even when I emulate PS2 shit, I just plug in my PS4 controller.
Yeah, this is the way.
Speaking of emulation and
Big Octo.
Speaking of emulation and PlayStation, it's kind of a shame how the PS Vita went from having one of the greatest retro libraries of all time to then the PS5, and you basically have nothing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Now it is morally correct to pirate Xenogears. You can't buy it legitimately anymore.
Well, I mean, you technically can, but they're making it increasingly harder to do so.
I mean, to get the full Xenogears experience, you had to read the fan translation of Perfect Works anyways, so it's like... You were already... you were already in more, air quotes, legally gray area to begin with, to get everything. Either I'm stupid or I just realized that the damn sail is attached to what appears to be a bamboo stick.
Oh my god, it does look like one.
I think I'm stupid. I've been playing this game for 8 years. Well, not... I've been aware of this game for 8 years and never noticed that until just now.
Where is this stupid big octo? Also, I should probably equip the boomerang before I forget. Oh, here we go.
You ever lost to this thing?
Probably as a kid.
I've only ever lost to this thing one time. And it was because my goddamn mother interrupted me mid-game.
Oh. There's a pause button.
Not when I dropped the damn Wii U gamepad! Uh-oh.
Hey, video game.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Okay, there it goes.
Okay.
That was weird. Okay.
You better, I don't know, save state or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna save after this. Oh, this is a great Ferrari one. That's why I can do this. Because, like, as soon as I killed it, I was just like, wait a minute. I need the grappling hook for this. Why does it say I can do this? Another treasure chart. Thank you. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna save.
So to subject myself to early internet toxicity, I found this one forum that is still being updated and has been in operation since 1999. And I went into it looking for one thing in particular. I wanted to see this fabled hatred of Wind Waker. And I found it. It's fascinating to see because, like, basically the entire history of gaming is there to see. Well, modern history. Like, you see Sega fanboys losing their shit. In the Dreamcast thread when it was announced. And you can see,
Sega
like...
fanboys?
Yes.
Why were they upset?
This is in the
it's
form...
a Nintendo game.
No, not... No. I was talking about in the Sega form when the Dreamcast died.
Oh.
Like, this form I found has been operating since, like, dinosaur era shit. And it's fascinating to see. I saw it the other day. I'm gonna pull it up in my search history.
Okay, I think I get something for doing this. Killing the guy. Yeah, this Cyclos dude. Because you start out with the... You start out with, like, the fast travel spell, the fast travel song, but, like, this dude still gives you something if you beat him. Yo, okay. Cool. That is the mirror shield. Alright, I was going this way. Also, for whatever reason, the compass points in the opposite direction that it's supposed to. I don't know why. Wait, how is Cyclos Undertale? Oh my god. Oh, that is a shark. There were multiple sharks. Yeah, just, don't mind me. Just gonna not get eaten by sharks, you know?
Yeah, that would be effective.
Alright, a joy pendant. Okay. What do you mean laser sharks?
Sounds like an AVGN thing.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure we can get, like, the single item the mirror shield can be used for.
Damn.
I've only seen the Lego movie, like, once. It was pretty good, though. You know, I don't remember. Did I even really do stuff in Forest Haven? I can't do anything here anyway. That's cool.
I see that half the struggle of this is trying to figure out what the fuck you actually can do.
Yeah, that's where the tracker is helpful. Because the tracker, like, if you click on an island, it'll tell you what chests you can get with what you currently have. Like, the stuff in blue is what you can do. And, like, the stuff in orange, I think it's stuff that you can do, but it doesn't give you anything required. You should pretty much just put in, like, the like, randomizer permalink, which basically just tells it what seed it is, so I'm pretty sure the tracker knows where everything is. And, like, what could, like, even be required or not. Okay. So, don't need to climb this. Cool. I just fell off. How about that? Also, shout out to the fact that there was just a tree growing in this block. I do not remember how to do this at all. I definitely know this involves a lot of physics. Alright. Now we become the greatest Jenga player in existence. Physics. Oh boy. Okay, there it goes. Alright. Just the one chest? Okay. Okay, fully powered Master Sword. How about that?
Okay. I mean, sure.
Alright, so I have the fully powered Master Sword before I even have the bait bag. I also have every Triforce piece already.
I think what Zach said in the chat is right. I think you just won the game.
Yeah, no, like, I at least have enough damage output for everything. That's for damn sure.
Have you even fought the first boss?
No, I haven't done any dungeon yet.
Well, that's gonna be fun. What's the name of that plant bastard?
I don't know. But,
Yeah,
like...
I think you might, like, be able to, like, 1 or 2 hit him now.
Yeah, because in the rematch, you can just one-cycle him if you use the soup.
Actually, there's a way to beat him even faster. It's by pouring water on him.
I think I heard about that. Oh yeah, there's another thing on Bomb Island I can do now that I have the power bracelet. So let's go there first. Although, I'm gonna be honest, this would be a whole lot more annoying if it didn't have the Swift Sail. And, you know, like, that's the weird thing. Like, people have actually put the Swift Sail into the original game on, like, actual GameCube hardware, and, like, it runs fine.
They really did just go back and modify the code as shit.
Oh, what's even crazier, like, have you seen, like, speed runs where they do this thing called super swimming?
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, the GameCube can handle it. They really didn't need to make the boat move so slowly.
I mean, I remember when we had nothing better to do one day at when we were at uh our technical school, and we booted up the Dolphin emulator, basically just to see if the computers there had the horsepower to make it work. And I don't know who it was, but one of the brilliant masterminds at our group of friends had the brilliant idea to turn on the cheat code that allowed you to just max out the game speed. And so Link just swam the entire fucking ocean, and it was amazing. And it was quite possibly one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, this. Wait a minute, got a boomerang. I can do it that way, I think. Because I think what you normally do is the grappling hook to just stun them in one hit. But we do not have the luxury of a grappling hook. Please come out. Oh wait, no, I have to do this first. Okay, they'll spawn at the next one. What? It was sitting on the torch. That was so weird. Oh, don't fall in the lava. Get over here. Alright, now I can throw it into the pit. That is not the throw button. There is the throw button. Anything useful. I mean, at least the pearl is required. Unfortunately, Majora's Mask is not in this game. Pretty sure there's a Majora's Mask randomizer, though. You know what? I said this last stream, I think.
I'm almost certain that it exists.
I know there's one for Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, but it's not nearly as, like, developed as Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time. Dear Flood. Oh, thank you for a skull necklace. Oh, I thought you meant finding Majora's Mask as an item. Fairy. Oh well. I'm down like a heart and a half, it doesn't matter. Alright, boat. Might as well go to Stonewater Isle.
What is your obsession with putting characters in the most you put your characters in the most cursed costumes possible, or like whenever there's a character's creator, you just make the worst abominations seen on human history.
I don't know why. But would you rather I play as Goku? It's one of the models you can pick. You can also play as Sans.
Of course you can!
And Simple Flips for some reason.
Shout out to Simple Flips.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the obvious joke.
Fun fact, I don't know what that joke is. I just heard it once.
I don't know. Like, I think it was when he had, like, 40,000-ish subscribers. Like, he was... It might have started when he did, like, this thing with, like... SMG64 or something? I forget what their name was. They did a thing in, like, a Mario 64 Online where they had a speedrunner speedrun the game and see if, like, 8 people could like, beat the game faster than the speedrunner. And, Simple Flips with the speedrunner, I'm pretty sure. Like, eventually they actually got decent at it, so then they added another speedrunner. Which I think was Cheese, which is one of the... Which is, like, one of the... like, best Mario 64 speedrunners, so... that was pretty interesting.
It's impressive to me, I haven't commented on this yet. It's impressive to me how good this game looks through not Twitch, excuse me. Through Discord, because you're streaming the Discord preview to me. I should say the preview, I guess, of OBS to me, and also streaming it again to Twitch, and it somehow looks okay on Twitch as well. So either you got higher speed internet than I thought you did, or Discord improved their algorithm for this crap.
I don't know, I think I just have decent internet.
I mean,
when I download stuff from Steam, I get like 30 megs a second downloads.
I get like 50 megs a second downloads on my PS5.
I don't know, I haven't checked in a while. I think mine said 60 on PS5.
All I know is that Scarlet Nexus downloaded shockingly fast.
Oh. Cool, I'm not supposed to be here. I was supposed to go to the cave. I just instinctively went to here instead.
Ah! Is it possible to encounter Tingle yet?
Yeah, he's on outside. It's like one of the first places to go to, because it's basically just 2 free items.
I know. I know he's on outset, but I was wondering if, like,
Windfall,
he'd been, Oh. Yeah, I know what you're getting at. The first major town. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the only major town. Anyways, I was just interested because I thought if you had done that, then because of the fuckery that's going on right now, maybe he'd give you different items. Are you seriously doing the Pit of the Trials thing?
No. That place is on Outset.
You can tell that it's been like 4 years since I played this.
I'll probably do it at some point. I just literally cannot go there right now. Need the leaf.
I remembered fucking loving that because it felt like an actual challenge, which is what I was looking for at the end of the game there.
No, it is not difficult at all. You literally just load up like 3 fairies and soup. Like, you cannot die in this game.
But remember, that was my first ever Zelda game, so...
Although I think I'm like my second actual playthrough of Wind Waker. I think I might have only died like once. Oh yeah, also, I still have the small wallet. So that's fun. Yeah, no, I found, like, silver rupees with a full wallet.
That sucks ass. And I'm glad that wallets have ceased to be a fucking thing in this series.
Although, like, the Wind Waker wallet ends up being pretty big. It's not like Ocarina of Time, it was only like 500 max. Although, like, honestly, in Ocarina of Time, there isn't that much to spend money on anyway.
It's complicated, right? Because, like, if you put interesting things in to buy, then that might incentivize the player to grind. But if you incentivize the player to grind, then people will complain that they're fucking grinding. So it's like a catch-22 in design, in a design ethos sense.
I don't know, like, at least in this game, when you actually do need a bunch of money, they give you a bunch of money. So, it's not too bad.
Can you hear my chewing real loud?
A little bit. I don't know, game design hard. All I know is funny sword go whoosh. Inspiring words from Zach.
Anyways, what'd you say? Because you cut out.
I don't know, like, I think I can hear it a little bit, but not like too much. Please stop hitting me.
If it's loud, I'll stop. I'll go mute.
Now I can hit the dog, man. Alright, what's in here?
What's in the box?
A piece of heart.
Finding all pieces of heart in this run would be a bitch.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure there's people who speedrun 100% randomizer, who like, yeah, like speedrun the randomizer 100%.
How is that possible?
I mean, I'd imagine it's annoying to do, but you can do it.
Like,
you can still get 100% in the randomizer. It's just annoying.
Isn't it possible to dig up a piece of heart while mining in the ocean with your crane?
Maybe?
Because if it is, then it almost seems like it would almost be practically impossible. Because at that point, you're just... at that point, you're straight up just, like, you're basically... It feels like you're adding a ridiculously extra degree of randomness at that point. You'd basically have to get every single mine spot in the game.
I forgot there's randomized TF2 servers. Yeah, no, that's more chaotic. So, like, I'm pretty sure how it worked is that, like, every time you spawn, you have a random class with a random loadout. So, like, you could have, like, a scout with, like, a minigun or something.
Hasn't it been like 3 years since they updated TF2?
Yeah, they haven't really updated the game in like 3-4 years, but it's still one of the most played games on Steam. Consistently.
Atlas doesn't like to make video games. I don't know, maybe they're fucking working on TF3.
Did you say Atlas?
And I didn't say Atlas, I meant Valve, excuse me.
Because I was just gonna say, what do you mean they don't like making games? They just released one.
I meant Valve, damn it. Okay, I slept like 3 hours. Yeah, Valve doesn't like making video games, I don't think. I mean, fair. Making video games kind of fucking sucks.
Although, like, hopefully they're improving that. Because I'll at least give them the benefit of the doubt for right now, because they just released a game last year. But, like, if it's, like, 3 or 4 years from now and they still don't have, like, any kind of news... Huh? Like, it would have been like, wait, so you just made Alex and then stopped again? What? Why?
Well, according to Geoff Keighley in his book, Half-Life Alyx: The Final Hours, apparently a new Portal game and a new Half-Life game were both attempted and cancelled.
Yeah, I think they wanted to do something with, like, Portal VR, but then it made people, like, motion sick.
Yeah.
In a game that already made people motion sick.
Uh-huh.
You know, if these things could stop attacking me, that'd be great. Also, I didn't even target that cannon, and it died.
I've never gotten motion sick from Portal, but I could understand how one would.
Yeah, I haven't either, but again, I can see how someone would. VR would just make that way worse.
Also, knowing the Portal community, they'd find a way to mod out the VR functionality.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they've already modded out the VR for Alex. But, like, it's not really the way there was intended to be played. Like, it's designed too much around VR that it's not really the same game if you take it away. Like, it's a game I'll play eventually, but you know, I kinda need a VR headset first.
Like, straight up, it's probably the best VR game ever made. But it's a VR game, so
Yeah,
fuck.
because the issue is there's only like 2 good VR games. I forget what the other one was called, though. Another piece of
I think
heart.
it's like Job Simulator. Also, I heard that the Resident Evil games are amazing if you boot them up in VR. Well, now that you're a fully employed member of the workforce, maybe it's something you can do.
Maybe if I feel like it. Although if I was gonna spend a bunch of money on a computer, on like computer stuff, I'd rather get a better GPU first.
Sorry to add to your pain, I bought $50 in fucking Dogecoin last year. Not last year, excuse me, earlier this year.
Like as a joke?
Yes. Okay, I don't mind losing $50
Yeah.
on an actual joke. But those people throwing away like $500, $5,000, $50,000 is
Yeah.
you people out of your
No.
minds.
Because at that point, it's like, I'm sorry you make bad decisions. I can't do anything about that.
Ice Glitch put like $200 down on Doge, actually expecting to make money. He was actually making money, but he didn't get out when he needed to get out, and as a result of that, he lost all of that money. And then started losing his initial investment. It straight up just is a fucking Ponzi scheme.
Because, like the thing is, I like the idea behind cryptocurrency, but, like, with the way it is now, it's basically just a pyramid scheme.
Uh-huh. Get in early, and then get out quickly, or else you'll be... The guy at the end loses all the fucking money. That's the exact definition of a pyramid scheme.
Anyway, please die so I can actually buy a GPU at a reasonable price.
I'm sorry to report to you that Ethereum mining is probably even more popular right now than fucking Bitcoin mining.
Cool. That, like, is really weird. Like, it seems like each cryptocurrency is, like, its own cult.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be accurate. Although Bitcoin is kind of like... It's not even like a cult, it's just like a convengerant of rich
Bombs.
assholes.
Finally, something useful.
What fucking word did I say? I meant contingent of rich assholes.
Alright, cool.
Then
I started out
Ethereum
with
is filled like
60
a
from
lot
the
of,
thing I got earlier.
Ethereum seems to be filled with, like, a bunch of douchebags, like, that are in gaming, but specifically the type of gamers, air quotes, TM, that would, they seem to overlap a lot with scalpers, and we see these kind of tactics employed by them to buy all the fucking new NVIDIA and AMD GPUs.
Although I will
In fact-
admit that Dogecoin being like an actual like major cryptocurrency is objectively hilarious.
Oh yeah, for a few weeks there, it was actually like had a higher market cap value than fucking Ethereum, which was fucking hilarious.
Another piece of heart. I don't know, man. I probably shouldn't be complaining about increasing my health over time. But, like, I really don't need the health in this game.
One Dogecoin is worth 1 American quarter right now, and that is goddamn hilarious. A fucking meme coin is worth... It's actually worth slightly more than a quarter. You know all those fucking Ed and Eddie scams that they did to try and get quarters? Nah, they should have been trying to get fucking Dogecoin.
Well, back to the Islet of Steel. I can actually do something there now. I can go to the ferry. I can go to a fairy fountain now as well.
I think my favorite fucking thing that occurred in the investment market ever is when Melvin Capital went out of business because they fucking pissed off Reddit.
Wait, who went out of business?
They were short. This hedge fund firm was short stocking GameStop, basically fucking ruining their ability to raise capital. And they basically, like, some of their fucking brokers were saying on Twitter, gloating, is just like, GameStop's gonna go under soon. And we're gonna make so much money. And so Redditors caught wind of that, and then and then millions of people on Reddit, on this fucking meme Reddit, decided to just buy GameStop stock in mass, making the goddamn price of an individual share of GameStop balloon all the way up to $400 a share.
Oh, is that why that happened? I just thought they did it as a complete joke.
No, they actually caused a hedge fund to go under. Because what happened was that they were literally bleeding so fucking much money on those short stocks. Because the thing is about short stock is that you're basically betting against it. You're betting that the money will go down so that you'll get more money out.
Can I go in the boat, please?
And what happened was that if the money goes up, though, you basically have infinite liability, infinite potential for damage. And Melvin Capital basically got their entire fucking bank account squeezed out. Like, they literally bled out something like $14 billion to the public. And it was epic.
No, I don't want to talk to you, boat. Wind Waker.
My favorite part during that was that the market value of the fucking GameStop was, for a day there, was higher than the total value of the entire PlayStation brand.
Although, like, I'm still amazed that this happened at all. And, like, I'm pretty sure the shareholders must have been like, wait. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
The CEO, because of that, became a billionaire.
Cool.
He didn't... It's just like
Gets
he
rich by
woke
doing
up one day.
absolutely
By the way,
nothing.
you're a billionaire now. What the fuck? Oh, I just looked it up.
We take those.
I just looked it up. GameStop's current market value is $202 per share.
Wait, it's still high?
Yeah, it's been high all year. Motherfuckers aren't selling their goddamn shares. So what's happening is that people...
Oh boy, a single rupee. How about that?
Oh, NCS Master, hello. Good of you to join us. Flame is currently streaming to Twitch.
Oh hey.
Hey, why is Link in that?
Why aren't
Trans
you?
icon.
Ah, is this like modded or something?
Yes.
This is a
It's a
Wind Waker
randomizer.
randomizer.
Oh, it's a randomizer. Oh shit. Oh,
And like you can optionally, there's like a bunch of models that you can optionally put in. This was one of them. You can also be Sans and Goku.
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it, now Nick's stream is gonna fucking lose all of its viewership because we're here.
I don't
why?
care.
Why would it lose viewership?
What viewership?
You motherfucker!
I'll have it open in the background.
I'm a
Yo.
whip your ass. Young Waker of the Winds.
Alright, can you give me something useful, please?
Ah, the one game where the Great Fairies don't look creepy.
I mean, they don't look creepy in Breath of the Wild. Oh boy, Deluxe Picto Box.
Oh, shit, now I'm gonna get big on Twitter!
Although, to be fair, I can actually get new stuff with this.
For a second I thought you said nude stuff. Ah, Jesus.
We do a moderate amount of tomfoolery.
Okay, so, like, 2 of them apparently don't give me anything required. So never mind, I'm not doing them.
I mean, you've already got the Master Sword, the top shield, the bow.
No. His Master Sword's maxed out.
Yeah.
You know, you never think about this until you witness an event like this. And think about it. But the fundamental design ethos of classic Zelda and Metroid are actually quite similar.
Kinda?
You
Yeah.
get items
I
to
can
do
Jabrun's
things.
Cave. That's the easy.
I mean,
Let's
yeah.
do that.
I mean, that's any game in a way.
I mean, Zelda and Metroid have always been somewhat brother and sister series to each other, at least surrogately.
Yeah.
It's so-
Because it's
like
kind of the
two
same
people
thing where it's just
3D.
like, run around, explore, get items, go back to previous areas with new items.
I mean,
or
hell,
abilities, or whatever.
both even came out only months apart from each other.
Imagine if the Metroidvania genre was called the Zelda-vania genre. That sounds awful.
Well, the reason Metroidvania is called Metroidvania is because it's a mix of Metroid and Castlevania.
Yeah, I know. It just like it could have been Zelda that got that name.
Also, why do I have to be in a whirlpool for this? And why does the whirlpool just randomly disappear when I destroy this pillar?
Bombs.
Video game logic.
Why
His
doesn't
game
does-
logic hard.
Although,
Why
like,
does it-
apparently Metroidvania was originally made to describe the being non-linear Castlevanias, but then it just stuck as the all-encompassing term for the genre.
I mean, it makes sense. There really isn't much better of a term to describe it.
It definitely sounds better than, like... God, there was, like, a joke... a half-joke term for it that I forget the name of it. But it sounds better than that.
I mean, some people in more recent years have been calling it search action, which
Yeah, search action game.
Which I-
Metroidvania
That
sounds
terrible.
cooler.
Yeah, well, I think that sounds terrible because I don't think search action well applies to the genre. For what the name implies, you could just as easily call Breath of the Wild a search action.
You could call Mario search action.
Yeah, you could call
I
Mario
mean,
search action.
I'm
Because
going
you're searching
off
for
my
power
like
stars
3 things there.
or power moons with action involved. Cool.
Basically. Call Kirby and the Forgotten Land search action.
Possibly.
In a different timeline.
Why the hell is it that Metroidvania is a controversial term, but Soulsborne isn't?
I don't know. Probably just
Well,
because. Well, Soulsborne hasn't been around for anywhere near as long, and granted, there aren't nearly as many games that copy the Soulsborne style. Like, honest to God, the only one I can immediately think of is Neo.
I thought
Jedi
they're.
Fallen Order,
Pretty sure they're called Souls-likes, actually. But, you
Code
know,
Vein.
still.
A lot of indie games are picking up the Metroidvania handle too.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shovel Knight,
to.
for example.
I feel like I feel very sorry for Team Cherry because they had the best-selling Metroidvania game of all time, and then Metroid Dread happened.
Well, honestly, you could argue that the only reason you could argue that a big reason why there was so much interest in it was because of Hollow Knight. Because, like, Hollow Knight ended up being so big that people ended up being interested in the genre itself at that point.
Apparently, according to some like
Where
sales
is the
analysts,
entrance?
Metroid Dread pretty much outsold Hollow Knight's opening month to like 2-1. So it's like, oof.
Murder.
And Hollow Knight was basically the biggest Metroidvania opening of all time before Dread. So
Oh, was it? Because I didn't even
Yeah.
hear about it until like like maybe 6 months after it came out.
Hollow Knight's just one of those games where everybody like praises the shit out of it, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
I don't know. The thing is, I didn't get it at
Then
first
again,
either.
you don't
but
get
then I
Mario
actually like tried to
64,
sit
so-
down and play it, and I was like, oh, now I
it's a
get it.
Metroidvania Souls-like, and that's really cool.
I've tried to sit down and play it, and then I saw that map system, and I'm like, no, thank you, fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first either, but then like when I actually like tried to play it, I actually learned the surroundings way more than I would have otherwise.
I mean, my favorite air quotes Metroid game of all time was Axiom Verge for a long time.
Beaten 2. Have you beaten like Axiom Verge 2?
I
thought your emulator
played both
fucked out
of them.
again.
Finally,
Scott,
the
did you hear me?
grappling hook.
Got the grappling hook.
Wait, don't you already have the fucking hook shot?
Yeah, but he can't
Yeah.
swing on things with the hook shot.
Yeah, and also the grappling hook lets you get sunken treasure.
Yeah. Oh, but Scott, did you hear? I had asked if you had beaten Axiom Verge 2.
Because of
Skill
college,
wall.
no. I want to.
What?
In fact,
Oh my god.
in fact, after finals are over, I'm literally just gonna sit down and probably play that game for 7 straight hours and beat it.
Absolutely fair points. I mean, college is the reason why it took me almost a month to beat all of Kingdom Hearts.
Game design.
Yeah, I don't have 96 hours to play Birth of Sleep.
Wait.
Okay, Birth by Sleep is actually the same length as the other games.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep isn't all that long.
Yeah, but you have to play it 3 times to
Okay,
get the
okay.
secret ending.
Here it is.
Well, no.
Like,
no, each
basically, you
round's
do
only
have to play
15
it 3
hours.
times, but each playthrough is only like 8 hours.
Yeah. Each run through each story of Birth by Sleep is nowhere.
Oh, I just looked up how long to beat.com.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep isn't. I think 2 is actually the longest one.
Oh yeah.
Completionist
it being,
route
like-
that is like 96 hours, and that was the only one that included all 3 routes.
When I played 2, I remember it being like
And
50,
third-
60 hours with me doing pretty much everything.
Yeah, it didn't take me that long to just beat KH1 front to back. It only took me like 21 hours.
I spent a lot of time on my games, So
Although
I spent like 30 hours in Kingdom Hearts too.
that's without me grinding for the Ultima weapon or going after any of the
I
super bosses.
I
Although,
didn't do
with
any of
Kingdom
that
Hearts
besides like
2,
Sephiroth.
you should at least try to fight Sephiroth. It's a really good boss.
It's really fun. I
Prob-
just beat him today.
Probably, but like I said to Scott, when I eventually play Kingdom Hearts 2, I ain't even looking at Lingering Will for a while.
Look at Lingering Will.
Yeah, Lingering Will is pain. I didn't even attempt. It's like, well, nope, this is beyond my skill level. Goodbye.
It was interesting, because when people talk about like, oh, what are the hardest bosses in Kingdom Hearts history, people will always say either Lingering Will or Mysterious Figure are the two that people always bring up. But I looked up Figure. He doesn't have anywhere near as much health as Lingering Will. He has like a
Okay. The thing is, the HP system in Birth by Sleep is balanced differently.
I see.
And also, have you seen the boss?
Every single attack, basically, down to 1 HP if it hits.
Oh Jesus.
That's basically
Yeah.
like comparing Xenoblade, like Final Fantasy scores. It's just not the same.
I see. Because I remember looking up like footage of Mysterious Figure, and I'm like, this guy only has like
Although Yazora KH3 is probably the hardest now. Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Apparently, during testing of that boss battle, in an interview, Nomura said that the tester cried.
Oh my
He
What?
cried. It was so frustrating.
Although I haven't seen anything about the Kingdom Hearts 3 super bosses, the Remind ones.
Truth be told,
All 14 of them are hell.
wait, there's 14.
14 of them?
Yes, one for every member of the organization, and then Yazora.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I remember one of the big disappointing things, like, of base KH3 was, like, the only super boss was, like, this random Heartless.
It's apparently in the lore, it might
that
be.
boss was easy too.
Apparently in the lore, that's supposed to be something very important. It's supposed to be the Heartless of one of the main characters from the mobile game.
Oh, fucking
cool.
hell.
Oh, great mobile game lore is involved.
Yes,
the mobile game actually
absolutely.
has probably the most important lore in the entire series. It actually establishes the ancient history of the
Why do
verse.
Japanese developers keep doing this?
The mobile game, like, establishes who the Master of Masters is. It makes Marluxia and Larcene way more important characters retrospectively.
Explains
think
what
I
the
hate
fuck is
Regular
going
Yet?
on with Ventus as well as Vanitas.
Fuck that.
Vanitas
Fuck
is actually is one of 13 manifestations of the concept of darkness itself as a dark god, a primordial evil entity that has existed since the dawn of time, and Xehanort extracted it from him after it had been sealed in him 100 years ago, and he was forced to time travel to the future. Fuck me.
Cool.
Aku, the shape-shifting master of dark.
Yes, meaning
Yeah,
that
so,
Vanitas
like-
is basically the true villain of the series.
So, like, with Kingdom Hearts, yeah, no, you don't even question. This doesn't even faze me. It's like, yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying earlier, it was just funny to me. Like, I'm looking up footage of Mysterious Figure, and I was like, oh, this guy only has like a third of Lingering Will's health. Is he really all that tough? I guess so. Can't wait for KH4
God,
focusing.
there's still another one.
Can't wait
Well,
for.
It's in the NVIDIA leaks, so it's like, that's becoming more correct by the day.
What I was gonna say, can't wait for
Your
KH.
feathers.
Can't wait for KH4 to more focus on Square and like Arios as a super boss or something.
Chaos. No,
Can we get some Dragon Quest in Play 4?
For
Okay,
Kingdom
let's
Hearts
mix it
4,
up. Make
I
Cloud
want
the super boss.
I want a fucking Darth Vader super boss.
Oh, I've wanted that for a long time. Yeah, I've said make Darth Vader a super boss for
Let me
years.
fight Thanos.
Okay, Thanos actually seems too strong for Sora.
No. No.
You underestimate the power of friendship.
Well, I'd really be interested in like super bosses from like Square. Like, I mean, it probably would never happen, but I would literally scream my fucking lungs out if
If
like
Square can square against Sephiroth, he can square against Thanos.
I would lose my fucking shit if they made
Thanos is way fucking stronger than Sephiroth.
No.
I'm sorry, dude.
I would
That's the
absolutely.
gauntlet, he's not.
Would you let me talk? I was gonna say I'd lose my shit
Oh, I'm running out of arrows.
fucking. I'd love it if Lavos was a super boss.
Lavos, that'd be cool.
Yeah, dude, I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
Who the hell is Levis?
Chrono Trigger, you call yourself an RPG fan?
Fucking
Yes.
simpleton.
You
Final boss
fucking
of Chrono
casual?
Trigger.
Man's got a fucking Dragon Quest as his picture, and he hasn't even played the best Akira Toriyama RPG.
Yes. I played Chrono Trigger for a total
I
of
mean,
5
to
seconds.
my understanding, the only Dragon Quest games that are really worth going out of your way to play are 8 and 11.
That's not true. 5 is pretty good.
Oh, I hear people praise the shit out of 3, 4, and 5.
Well, 3 and 4 and 5. Well, 5 is pretty good, but 3 and 4 are like early Dragon Quest games.
Yeah, but
I
This-
suffer from early Dragon Quest games. So,
Flame, this area you're in can suck my nuts. This looks like hell.
Yeah, I don't know why this is taking so long. Can the Wizard
The-
Robes just die, please?
the remakes I hear are pretty good, and I will give you like the originals are on the NES, and rule of thumb is like just
There's
don't
another one.
don't bother. 3 is okay.
just don't play any RPGs from the NES. Just don't.
Earthbound Beginnings PTSD.
RPGs didn't really get good until the Super Nintendo.
Earthbound Beginnings are PTSD.
Yeah, how the one area they didn't even play test because they ran out of time. And they were just like, you know what, you could probably just grind. Do that.
RPGs that were
The
not
Wiz Robes stop spawning more Wiz Robes, please.
Hell.
This looks like bullshit.
You know what's gonna be amazing? Light arrows are looking real good right about now.
Also, it's stupid to me how in the lore that the Master Sword is built up to be so important, but the fucking light arrows are always better.
Yeah. Are we finally done?
No,
I have to kill these
it's
guys,
never
though.
ogre.
That's
It's
fine.
never ogre.
One thing I've always kind of
It's
wanted.
all ogre now.
One thing I've always kind of wanted for the Master Sword for Link is
That's it.
I kind of wanted Nintendo to like give the Master Sword basically the same thing like what Mjolnir can do for Thor, where Link could just like pull it back to him or something like that. I think
oh my
that'd be
god. That'd be amazing. You know, that mechanic at least exists in God of War. It is very good.
Yeah, basically do what Kratos can do with his axe for the Master Sword.
Oh my god, at least this was worth it.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Like, I would have been so mad if that just gave me like 1 rupee or something.
I would have laughed my fucking ass off. Man opens the chest. It's bombs.
Bombs? You want?
No. Bombs are an actually useful item. And also, I already have bombs.
I know. That's why. Yeah, I know. Because you already have bombs.
There are advertisements playing in my ears
What?
that I am not watching.
Why?
What?
Do you have Twitch open?
No.
But this is your big chance to be a big shot.
Now's your chance to be.
Wait. Okay, this tells me what the weird Tingle shop has. Okay.
This does say a lot about being a big shot.
Okay, at least one of those is something that is another free item.
Be a big shot.
Cromer.
I don't know, man, like... I've been playing Persona 5 Strikers, and whenever they say now's your chance, my brain immediately goes big shot. I hate it.
Gremlin.
Salesman, Spampton, Spampton.
Alright. There's apparently something I can get on Windfall.
Man, I really do like Deltarune.
I haven't played the new one because people gone out of their way to just post as much shit as they humanly could before the fucking Switch version was even out, and I saw stuff I didn't want to. Even
Yeah,
after
that
going
is why I played as soon as humanly possible.
even going out of my way, far out of my way, to like block every single term for every single character. And people it just found its way onto my fucking timeline still. People didn't even post the shit, so it was fucking pointless.
You still have.
And now I just don't want to fucking play the thing.
It's still worth it. It's still really worth it.
For God's sake, dude, you gotta get over that.
Yeah.
You gotta get over being spoiled, meaning you just won't intake the piece of media at all.
No, I'll fucking play it in 3 years or whatever. When I literally there's the faintest image of whatever the hell I saw.
When chapters 3, 4, and 5 come out.
I don't know, maybe. Like, I find it hilarious how I only played Deltarune when I forgot literally everything that I had seen. And then a few months later, there was the next one, and the exact same thing happened again.
Maybe play it when it comes out then.
I couldn't. My game was on the Switch.
It doesn't matter. You can still have a pacifism save file from the first 2 chapters. It'll give you your own.
Yeah, I do enjoy.
Plus, the game's 4 hours.
I do enjoy Deltarune a fair bit. Like, honestly, I probably like it more than Undertale.
As of right now, I'm not sure which one I like more, but by the end
I'm
of it,
gonna
I
wait
might
until Deltarune's finished before I decide that.
Being
yeah,
honest,
by the end of it, I might end up liking it more.
Aren't there supposed to be 5 chapters?
7.
Yeah, it looks like 7, judging from the main menu.
Yeah, so there'll be 5 more, and Toby is looking to release chapters 3, 4, and 5 all at the same time.
Who the fuck? Can we not? He's streaming!
Wait, that was someone?
Suddenly,
Who played that?
Suddenly, Darth Vader.
Who do you think?
Of course it was.
Can you not? He's streaming. That's a copyright strike.
I don't care.
Oh,
as long as the stream archive's still up, I don't care. It's not like I make money off of these.
You played for a fraction of a second anyway. You should be fine.
I don't know, if it gives me trouble, I just edit it and then mute it out. It was like 2 seconds.
Gotcha. It's like, oh, can you not?
I don't know, just put a thing on screen that says Darth Vader theme plays, YouTube does not like this.
Insert Imperial March. Well, looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Vader.
How the fuck did Nick All-Stars Brawl release without Jimmy Neutron? That is the stupidest shit ever.
Wait,
They're not
Jimmy's
doing
not a
DLC.
character?
No.
I knew his dad wasn't, but...
No,
What?
neither Jimmy Neutron nor Timmy Turner.
Also, XJ9, she isn't either. Jenny. And
I mean, at least Jenny is, like, a little more,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
not as big.
yeah.
Timmy Turner isn't either.
Who?
Timmy Turner's pretty big.
Oh yeah. Timmy Turner and Jimmy Neutron are the 2 biggest offenses. That's like having Smash Brothers without Link and Kirby.
I do not want to talk to these children.
No, but we need fucking
Mood.
we need 2 Loud House characters and Oblina from Ah Real Monsters. The only way I'll get into that game is if they if they manage to scrounge up the cash to pay like Toei Animation enough to get Goku.
That
speaking
is
of Goku,
straight up not happening.
speaking of Goku, you can be Goku in this game.
Because
Oh god, the Pictobox does the
yeah.
it does the the Xenoblade Wii icon thing on
Alright,
on
200
Dolphin.
rupees. I'll take it, now that I can
Where
actually
the-
hold it.
Go ahead.
I was saying because DBZ Kai did air on Nicktoons, so Goku is fair game.
Oh, did it?
No.
Yes, it did. I don't know, I feel like that's a case where Goku can just blow up an entire universe at one case. It's kind of hard to make a case for him being balanced against generic Scrimbla cartoon guys.
I mean, they made Nemesis work in Dead by Daylight somehow.
But also, I mean, look at Smash Brothers. You can have Sephiroth get his shit smacked by a Pichu.
I mean, at least Pokemon are believably
Yeah.
strong.
Like, freaking...
Okay,
No,
how
no, no,
about
even
Villager?
better. Isabelle can defeat Sephiroth.
It is Isabelle, Mr. Game & Watch, who, I mean, yeah, there's, like, I mean, Peach can fight, like, Peach can fight Kirby. Like, yeah, Peach can fight Kirby or Terry Bogard.
Terry Bogard's a bit more believable because of Super
Yeah.
Really?
Princess
Terry?
Peach.
Do you know how strong Terry is?
Super
Dude.
Princess Peach.
Dude can bare hand shatter I-beams.
Yeah. What's new with
Oh
Smash?
god, what's all the stuff I can do in this place? Oh, there's
Yeah,
a bunch of stuff. Cool.
power scaling is non-existent in Smash Brothers. I mean, shit, we were talking about the idea of Demi Fiend being a playable
Oh,
character.
he would absolutely wreck everyone's shit.
AKA the guy who would literally annihilate everyone except maybe Kirby.
No,
And
I
even
feel like
then,
he'd be
that's
friends
debatable.
with Kirby.
No, I
Just-
don't think he'll
He
even
uses
want
the
to.
he uses the SMT talk mechanic, and he talks to Kirby to attempt to recruit him.
He's...
Oh,
Kirby's
God.
just like, Hoyo? Hoyo.
See if like that meme people were sharing, like when Kazuya got added into Smash. It's like when Mr. Krabs kicks all those people off the Krusty Krab property, and it's instead Kazuya throwing people off the cliff. Yeah, that's right. Go on, you get off the cliff, you idiots. But then Pac-Man walks up. So you stay.
It would have been hilarious to see Kazuya chuck Pac-Man off the edge, though. It was like, I am the new face of Namco.
He ain't gonna do that. That's his boss.
Imagine
I mean,
if...
it's just like it'd be like a joke, like that one year where at E3 Nintendo spoke with the Adult Swim guys, and they basically just made fun of Mario for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey Reggie, where's Mother 3?
I'm still amazed that joke was actually made.
But what about Star Fox? Gets fucking eye-beamed.
I can just imagine like if everybody comes back for Smash 6 and like they add Lloyd, like like Kazuya is just like one of those videos like where a guy quits his job in spectacular fashion and he just goes fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, but then points at Pac-Man and Lloyd, you're cool, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, it'd be like that one slapping scene, you know? Where that guy slaps everyone.
That can't work. Kazuya just wants to beat the shit out of everybody, but he's okay with the other Namco characters.
Oh, I thought you were
Open
talking
the
Lloyd
chest.
from Earthbound for a second. I was like, why the fuck does he
Link
want
goes,
him?
I'm the new face of Nintendo. Little did Link and Mario know Breath of the Wild would outsell Odyssey.
Little did they know that would kind of
Like,
become
I'm
the
still
But Mario
amazed.
Kart 8 Deluxe.
I'm still amazed that happened.
But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Also, I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild outsold Pokemon.
Based.
Yes.
Has it? I'm trying to think. Actually,
I think it has.
I'll actually look it up right now. Nintendo.
Okay, so I can't get the other chests on the lookouts. Cool. I need the leaf.
Give
Can you
me
believe
the leaf.
this?
God.
I had to.
Why does the sail look like a pair of underwear?
Let's see here.
What? I'm sorry?
But it does.
I'm trying to see if I can find, because I know they have like pictures that show like the sales of all the games.
You have to go to Nintendo's IR information.
Yeah.
When the fuck
I
are they
missed
gonna
the
put
aiming
more
cursor
games
for
on
Wind Waker
NSR and
HD.
64?
Okay. Yeah. I
Probably
think
soon, I'd imagine.
these
Dude,
are.
I hope.
I think these.
Dang.
Yes, Breath of the Wild did
Ow.
outsell. Breath of the Wild has outsold Sword and Shield as of now, but not by much. Like next earnings call, Sword and Shield could very much pass it.
But
Well,
then
Breath of
again,
the Wild
Breath of the
2
Wild
hype.
still sells like 1 million copies per quarter still.
Yeah,
I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 hype, so.
yeah, Breath of the Wild is. I'm
Fire and
pretty.
Ice Arrows, let's go.
Let's
Or no,
go.
maybe this may be out of date. This may be the older one. This may be from September. I'm trying to see.
That's a big deal if it is, because Sword Shield was being released around that time, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm trying to think if like this was the if this was the chart
I
from.
know it's been a little while.
Well, no, like
And I honestly heard about it,
this
saw
may
National Deck was cut, and then said, fuck this, I'm not playing this.
this may be. I mean, even if it's not, it was like
Stop running
the
away from me, Beetle.
the other call was in like November. So like yeah, Breath of the Wild has sold more than Sword and Shield, but it's like less than 2 million more.
Please tell me Maggie's letter is the cheapest.
Top three
Thank
are
God. I don't have
and
the money for it anyway.
and the top three are obviously Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, and Smash Ultimate.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 38.74
Yep.
million.
That's one of the best-selling Nintendo games of all time.
It is. It's besides Wii Sports, it straight up is.
Yeah.
And I think also it's going to pass Pokemon Gen 1 very soon, with combined with the Wii U game.
Yep.
It might outsell. It might make it on the top 10 best-selling games.
Like, it's not an exaggeration to say that game has probably grossed over $10 billion in revenue.
And it's a Wii U port.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8 / Deluxe, the 8th best-selling game ever. Ever.
I just can't believe Ring Fit is in the top 10 for the Switch.
No, I thought Luigi's Mansion overtook it.
No, Ring Fit top 10
Yeah, like,
from top
oh.
10 top 10 from 1 to 10 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Smash Ultimate, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Party, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Splatoon 2, and Ring Fit.
Oh god.
I think my sister bought Ring Fit and then proceeded to not play it.
This holiday season.
Oh,
This
bats.
holiday season. Oh Jesus Christ. Pokemon Gen 1 is going down. Pokemon Generation 1 sold 47,520,000.
And the game wasn't even that good.
Mario Kart 8 / Deluxe, 47,190,000. This holiday, it goes down. Pokemon Gen 1 falls.
Yes. Thank
Man.
you.
Looking at
A
these,
game that didn't deserve it.
I
Looking
mean,
at
at
the-
least, like, okay, the thing is, at the time, Gen 1 was, like, really good.
yes,
But then
it
the
was.
other games just improved so much that it's just like, why am I playing this?
My God, looking at these pricing charts, I hope to God Legends at the very least outsells Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
The next milestone, I don't know if
Another
Mario Kart
treasure
8
chart.
I don't know if Mario Kart 8 / Deluxe can do this. It might be able to, but I don't know if it can. The next most selling game ever is Super Mario Bros. 1, the NES game, at 58 million copies.
And then Super Mario Bros. Wii and DS, right?
No,
No, the
Super Mario Bros. NES is the best-selling Mario game of all time.
I
And
I
is
mean,
the
to be
second.
fair, literally
I thought
everyone's
the
played
Wii
it.
and 3DS.
no, it's the original.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes, because the original was a pack-in game.
Oh, was it a pack-in game?
Yes, that's also why
Yes, it was.
That's also why Wii Sports is the best-selling Nintendo game of all time because it was a pack-in game for the Wii.
82,900,000.
It's very likely if 1-2 Switch was a pack-in game for the Switch, like many people thought it would be, that would be the most-selling Nintendo game of all time.
Oh, that'd be so weird to think about. Because at least people like Wii Sports.
Oh, wow. I really thought for the longest time that we outsold it.
I think people would have liked 1-2 Switch more if it was a pack-in game.
No.
Like, it really should have been.
Literally okay
It
for
feels
week.
like a
It
pack-in
wasn't.
game that they just sold for $50 instead.
Pretty much,
One
yeah.
cookies.
I mean, if Wii Sports wasn't a pack-in, I think it wouldn't have been as well liked as long as with Play. Wii Play wasn't pack-in, but it might as well have been because you wanted an extra Wii remote.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 has also sold over 10 million units, which is fucking
Good.
insane.
Good. That game is amazing.
I should open these treasure charts now that I can actually get them.
If you were to assume a lifetime sales value, like percentage of like a multiplicative value, which is in average with the value that other Metroid games have incurred, then that means that Metroid Dread will probably end up selling like 4 to 5 million copies by the end of its run.
Nice.
Because basically the highest multiplicative value that Metroid has ever incurred was Metroid Fusion at 5.5, but the lowest was, I think, Metroid Prime 2 at like 2 or something.
Wait, I thought it would have been Other M.
Although Other M was at near the bottom of the stack, the average is like 3.5. So if that holds over, that could mean that, assuming that Dread isn't front-loaded, like that, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 million, which means that Nintendo is not only going to continue actively working with Mercury Steam, but they're probably looking into buying them at that kind of performance.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
maybe we'll even
Please.
get into Metroid Prime 5.
Please
I'm-
give Metro an actual developer that actually makes video games.
I'm really hoping that because Nintendo bought Next Level Games since they did so well with Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm just hoping to God they just went up to Next Level and said, okay, it's time for you to make Punch-Out again.
Oh, please.
Oh, that'd
Because-
be cool.
Because God, Punch-Out Wii was so fucking good.
I will even take a port of Punch Out Wii.
I think the only Punch-Out
That's
game
a
I've
point.
played is Super Punch-Out.
Die.
And
Punch-Out-
even then, it wasn't for that very long.
Yeah,
Die.
Super Punch-Out's alright, but yeah, Punch-Out Wii is absolutely fantastic.
I think the NES version of Punch Out is better than Super Punch Out.
Although I love how in that game they made the final boss Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Although now that Nintendo also owns Next Level, I think we can safely assume Mario Strikers has a safe future.
I mean,
Assuming
what else
they
did he
decide
do with
to make
Mario
one.
Strikers? They're really fetching for tennis right now.
Why they wouldn't have Next Level make one now that they own them.
I think you could probably get away with porting Mario Strikers.
Speaking of Metroid from earlier, I took the opportunity given by Flame's review on the fucking AM2R to blow off steam about how much I hate the Metroid fandom.
Comments
Wait.
are good for the YouTube algorithm.
Why do you hate them?
I don't even know if Nick read that.
I did read it, I just don't remember most of it.
I'll just go ahead and read it now. It's kind of a diatribe.
Oh
But
fuck.
honestly, it's some shit that had been building up and I had been feeling for a long time. Alright, so I'm quoting myself here from 2 weeks ago on his video on AM2R. Alright, instead of talking about the game, which everyone on the planet knows at this point is really good, I think instead I'll talk about my experience as a fan back when this whole legal drama took off. For a very long time, I was actually embarrassed to be a fan of Metroid. It felt like the people I was surrounding myself with in fandom were consumed by a constant sense of outrage. For years, I felt trapped. I felt embarrassed too. I will never forgive the people that proliferated the mistranslation of Sakamoto's words, spreading lies that Prime somehow wasn't canon, or that Other M was only hated because Samus was a woman. He never said either, and he was made a pariah in the fandom for things he didn't do or say. I will never forgive the people on Smash Boards who went so far as to suggest murdering Masahiro Sakurai because in Smash 4, he made the decision to make Ridley into a stage boss instead of a proper fighter. I will forever be angry at the people who were so irrationally angry at Federation Force for merely daring to exist they made an actual petition for the game to be cancelled, completely disregarding any and all damage that would do to the livelihoods and careers of everyone involved.
Alright, time to freeze a volcano using a single ice arrow.
Alright.
Video games.
Video games. Continuing with the diatribe.
Oh,
This
God.
post-Other M period, especially from 2013 and onwards, was a loathsome time to be a fan of this series. No matter where you were, no matter how hard you tried to avoid it, you would be bombarded with a colossal wave of negativity on every single given chance. But this game, AM2R, for all of its good graces, for what it is and how great it is, was the straw that broke the camel's back and almost made me walk away from the series entirely. It's not a secret that I don't like to be negative. I've long struggled with depressive episodes. Seeing that backlash, seeing how many people were so willing to burn any and all bridges that had been built as a community, and how people were turning against one another, I just couldn't take it. I stopped calling myself a Metroid fan. I would say, I'm not a Metroid fan. I like the games, but I don't like being miserable. I said that for years. Misery Online and Metroid had become so intertwined that I conflated the two. And I'm sure that others probably did too. It took a very long time for things to get better. And even at E3 2017, one of the best shows in Nintendo's history, they revealed not one but 2 new games, and that somehow didn't wash away the discourse, which I wasn't going to willingly subject myself to at this point. In 2015, I had theorized that a new console Metroid and a new 2D game for handheld were in development based on some comments that Miyamoto made back in 2014. I was right, and I couldn't even be happy that my crackpot theory was dead on. Why? Because the people who had gone out of their way to make the fandom a fucking living crap hole were now saying that Prime 4 was going to suck because Retro wasn't making it, and that Samus Returns was going to be a cheap copy of AM2R, despite the fact that 3DS games take multiple years to produce, being common knowledge. It felt like, at that point, people were running out of legitimate reasons to be angry, and were now just freely inventing them. The dev of AM2R even stepped forward and told people to check out Samus Returns. It was too little too late. Samus Returns sold like shit. I should have considered the reality where the game did so poorly that Dread never happened. People are entitled to their anger. They're also entitled to speak up when they feel that they are being disserviced. But at the same time, they aren't entitled to poisoning the well of discussion deliberately. They aren't entitled to turning people against one another because of fucking internet and drama involving fiction. It felt like anyone who dared to talk about the copyright situation behind AM2R was ostracized. It wasn't exactly a good look to have an official remake for money on the market at the same time as an unofficial one for free simultaneously. Anyone who looked for silver linings was either a fanboy or in denial. Metroid was dead, long live Metroid. Anyone to say otherwise was full of themselves, right? It felt like the entire Metroid community went through the edgy teenager phase, and it lasted for 5 fucking insufferable years. Especially for an individual like me, who, unlike most, does waste his time researching this crap. I am the guy who sits there in interviews and reading Wikipedia articles. I'm the guy who surfs fan forums looking for discourse on my favorite games. I know the names of the developers. I know the style they bring to the projects. I pay attention to the inspirations and influences onto these creators and how their works would then go on to create influence and inspirations within others. I even started to learn stuff about music, a subject I couldn't have been bothered with for the majority of my life because of games and the production there of them. I'm the one who listens to the stories behind the games that we make, the real life ones. And I was just so fucking tired by the end of it all.
Give me your feather.
And then I go on to talk about other stuff. I said, you know what? It's probably a good thing that the 3DS reboot that they did of Dread failed. They didn't want to get a rushed piece of junk. I didn't want a rushed piece of junk in 2015. Same in the previous generation. It's probably a good thing that Metroid 64 wasn't produced. The GameCube's power was probably needed to make a worthy follow-up to Super. Other M did not erase Sakamoto's legacy. It does not entitle people to say that his entire career is a fluke because of one bad misfire in a lifetime of art. Sakamoto did not say Prime is not canon. The fact that and that fact is even more maniacal to suggest now by the presence of Meta Ridley in Samus Returns. Sakurai does not hate Western fans, and he does not shit on Ridley specifically. Nintendo did not produce Federation Force to deliberately insult your fifis or your intelligence, and claims thereof are absolute fucking lunacy. AM2R's shutdown was purely a business decision, not one made out of malice towards the fans deliberately, especially when it was allowed to release at all with a decade of dev time behind it, and Sakamoto and the team at Mercury Steam being aware of the game's existence. But the collective mob online would have you to believe the former. It's tiring. It's fucking tiring. And then I end off here, I say, thankfully for my sanity, it seems that the worst of the toxicity must have disintegrated when Prime 4 rebooted under Retro and Ridley finally got onto Smash. At least the ones who pushed out actual lies and mistranslations. Maybe it did, but then again, it's also equally possible that the people that worked their ways into other fandoms, such as Hollow Knight or Axiom Verge. Either way, I care little at this point. I can be a fan of Metroid and not be called nasty things by people online for fucking stupid reasons. I love Dread, I enjoy AM2R, and I very much so. I also very much so enjoyed Samus Returns, and I even kind of somewhat think Federation Force is okay. I also am eagerly anticipating this now heavily rumored Metroid Prime 1 remake and obviously Prime 4. I think the future's brighter than it's been in a long time. The online discussion is nowhere near as disgustingly overly toxic as it used to be. It seems that either a new generation of fans emerged, or perhaps the teens who yelled at everyone and everything once upon a time finally grew up. Either way, I'm finally happy to say that I actually love Metroid. It's an absolutely astonishing thing for me to say now, given what my past self would say in response to my current self today.
That was a very long comment.
I basically threw a video script at you in the goddamn comment section.
If someone understand where you're coming from, like, Metroid fans did act like they were, like, treated the worst when there were way other Nintendo fandoms that have gotten kicked in the dick harder. I mean, fuck, I'm a Golden Sun fan for crying out fucking loud.
F-Zero says hello.
Zero and Golden Sun are honestly in the same boat, because at least F-Zero stays relevant thanks to Captain Falcon and Smash Brothers.
I'd imagine being an F-Zero fan is just pain.
Most people who play Smash Brothers don't know what an F-Zero is.
At least F-Zero stays relevant in conversation. Golden Sun only is ever brought up when the fans are tired of getting dicked around.
No, Golden Sun is brought up whenever they want Ice Cream Smash.
Yeah, usually. Because that's the only time Golden Sun fans can ever have a shot at anything.
How do you feel about what I had to say there, Nick?
I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't remember Metroid fans being very vocal, honestly.
I remember it. I was there on Twitter. The shit was trending fucking constantly.
Oh, that was the issue.
Twitter explains it.
That's just Twitter. It's not Metroid fans.
It was on Twitter, it was on IGN forums, it was on NeoGAF.
Oh boy,
Why
the
are
single
all
tuner.
Fucking VG charts, it was everywhere.
These are the most
YouTube
toxic
comments.
places. Like, literally, these are the most toxic places. What did you expect?
The Tingle Tuner.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
I mean, like,
Motherfucker sets up a crank and he goes fishing and he finds a Game Boy in the ocean. Congratulations, you found some dude's garbage.
although actually, with like the newest version of MGBA, you can actually use the GBA link cable with Dolphin.
That is ridiculous.
It is.
That sounds like an episode of Punching Weight.
We need to do that.
I think you can do it with.
Forcing
I think you
Four
can do it
Swords
with.
Adventure will be fun as fuck.
I think you can do it with Visual Boy Advance M as well. But the thing is, MGBA is a much better emulator than VBAM.
I once had 4 clients of Four Swords Adventures running, and just to see if it would work, it did. My computer didn't like it, but it worked.
All I'm
God.
hoping for now with whatever Nintendo does with their franchises, if they use more of them, I just want to say to everybody, dear God, please buy Advance Wars.
Give
Please.
a Detective Famicom Club fan a reach around.
Who?
God, Advance Wars feels like this thing could be the key to so many other Nintendo franchises coming back if it sells well.
I want to hear the story about how that happened.
Reboot Cab.
Yeah.
They seem like the kind of games that are easy to remake.
But how did
Just give me this
how did that-
stupid treasure?
that game end up in Way Forward's hands of all people?
Who
I mean, they were
knows?
Shantae developers. It's not really that out of the question. Plus, they got a good art style going that really matches up with Advance Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
I feel like that was like the dumbest pick they could have gone with.
if
I figured out how to sell Dive on fucking Advanced Wars. I showed him a picture of Sammy, a buff tomboy. He's like, all right, sold.
That's fair.
yeah, like I don't know. I'm hoping that because they went out of their way to bring back Advance Wars, they'll do the same for Golden Sun because Golden Sun was actually a lot more successful than Advance Wars.
That's all up to Camelot, not really Nintendo.
I mean, Nintendo owns the IP.
I mean, if the Camelot doesn't feel like making a new Golden Sun game, I don't think we're gonna make a new Golden Sun game.
They want to, don't they?
I'm sure they would rather make one than make another Mario Sports game because that's literally all they have made for the past 20 years.
I feel like making Mario Sports must be like the most soul-crushing experience.
And it's not even a big wide diversity of sports. They literally just make tennis and golf and that's it.
Although they made a golf game that wasn't Mario related, so they must like doing it.
I mean, well, they were probably hard to do that. It was a Capcom one. They were
Boy, Pete.
they were probably hard to do that because they did Mario Golf. It's like literally with the exception of the Mario tennis game.
Maybe they would started out as a Mario golf game, but they pulled out last second.
I don't know.
Literally, with the exception of the Mario Golf games and the Mario Tennis games, Golden Sun is the only thing Camelot has made over the past 20 years.
Maybe they're looking into a new IP.
I doubt it.
You sure?
I don't see
It's
why.
like the Golden Sun timeline seems awfully messy.
How the fuck is it messy?
It's not messy. There's literally 3 games.
3 games in the last. Literally, the only thing that is messy is Dark Dawn ended on a cliffhanger. That's
Yeah,
literally.
that's it.
I honestly think people did not like Dark Dawn.
People like Dark Dawn fine. The only reason
Like-
Dark Dawn gets shit on is because it was wrongly attributed to because people thought it didn't sell well because it was a bad game. No, it didn't sell well because it was a DS game with absolutely no advertising that came out 2.5 months before the 3DS.
Like, honestly, I'm convinced people only hate it because it ended on a cliffhanger that never got resolved.
Yeah, and again,
like,
people
because like it's about the same quality as the other two games.
and people wrongly attribute it to selling poorly because that must mean it's a bad game. No, it sold badly because it was absolutely given shit in terms of promotion.
AKA the world ends with you too.
No,
Pain.
Neo the World Ends with You was given more promotion than Dark Dawn, unironically.
No, the
Yeah.
first game more so. Because like the first game got fucking nothing. I didn't hear of that at all. And not until one of you guys mentioned it. I forget who.
I genuinely.
Honestly, I did hear about The World Ends With You back in the DS days, but I just didn't end up playing it until it
Yeah.
came out on Switch, and even then, I waited until the sequel was announced.
Huh.
And I was just like, you know what? I have this game, barely played, might as well try it out again. Oh my god, why have I been sleeping on this game?
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, I looked into this. Considering why they're the Wii never had an original Mario Tennis or golf game.
Yeah, it had like a port of the
GameCube
one,
ones.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's because they were making Dark Dawn.
Maybe they don't want a repeat of that.
Well, they don't have any more Mario sports games to make for the time being now.
Mario Bowling next.
They're not going to suddenly give Camelot new sports games.
Mario Bowling, because that
Square
sounds
Enix
fucking
makes the
hilarious.
baseball ones.
Yeah, Square Enix makes the baseball ones. I think who does
Mario will never be bowling.
Square Enix does the baseball one. Next level.
Remember Mario Hoops with like Final Fantasy
Oh,
characters? That
next-
was
I don't
a thing
remember
that
with Final
exists.
Fantasy characters.
I was wrong. It's not Square. It's
Oh, hello.
it's
That is a
Bandai.
big shining light.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I think
the only one who made hoops was Square.
Square made the basketball game.
Strikers is next level.
Yeah, Striker.
Football.
Yeah,
Olympic Games is Sega.
yeah, Olympic Games is Sega. And like the crossover ones, whenever they do crossover ones, even in those cases,
Okay.
Camelot.
Bruh.
I found a treasure chart at the bottom of the ocean.
Camelot only ever does tennis and golf.
Okay, I'm convinced someone found the beetle chart and they're just like, I don't want this, and threw it in the ocean. That's the only explanation.
He was so tired of going to beetle shops.
Yeah, so unless
What was the explanation for getting the full power Master Sword?
Link died in a previous life.
But yeah, unless Camelot unless Camelot makes another Golden Sun game, they are most likely just going to be sitting on their hands and knees for the rest of the Switch generation. Then, because they've got nothing else to make if they don't make.
Mario
They gotta pay the bills somehow.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I haven't even said the best part. Like, frickin' the dude that runs the Sploosh Kaboom minigame, he had, like, Din's Pearl and, like, 2 pieces of Triforce.
Oh my god.
Dude, what are you doing? How did you obtain these?
It's like that old couple in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl who just go, oh, here's a Mew and a Jirachi.
Is that, like,
Back
actually
in
how
my
you
day,
kept them?
we had to search.
Yep.
We had to search
It's
under
like,
trucks
here
for
you go.
legendaries that didn't even exist.
Here we go, here's the Pokemon that's supposed to be the rarest one in existence, even though they give it out every 5 seconds.
Yeah, if you have save data from Sword and Shield, you can get Jirachi. If you have save data from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you get Mew.
Yeah, no, so like, I honestly stopped caring about it. I decided to play SMT5 instead.
True.
Chad move. Fucking Chad move.
I am not regretting it so far.
Friendship ended with Pokemon. SMT is now my new best friend.
God, you know what's one IP I really think Nintendo should just fucking bring back is I really don't get how it never exploded. Custom Robo. I have no idea why that never blew up.
Let's see.
Oh,
I thought that was a
Neato.
chibi Robo. I thought that was a chibi Robo game when I was growing up.
No.
I played it. I'll tell you why. Custom Robo was one of the first games I ever beat. Why? Because it's brain dead. The game is brain dead.
It's brain dead.
You press one button. Or two buttons. It is not. As a child, it's like it can only be considered good if you're a child.
Because like it seems like the entire premise could really take off, like these really cool, like basically miniature Gundams who like battle the shit out of each other with all these different weapons. Like that could be a really cool game with a fleshed out.
Yeah. Like honestly, it's a game I've considered trying out, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah, like you flesh out Custom Robo's combat system, that could like legit take off.
Like I
Like
get
a competitive action game or something like that.
like imagine like fleshing out to the point where it becomes an e-sport. That'd be pretty legit.
Genuinely, like you know those like you know those like games they'll have at something like Disney World where you'll go into like this room and like you can make your own digital like robot or something like that, and then you can like play against other people in a race or a fight or something like that. Like that's basically what Custom Robo is in a lot of ways. And like the whole thing has a lot of fucking potential, which again I never understood. I still to this day do not understand why Ray Mark III isn't a character in Smash Brothers yet, because holy shit, he has so much fucking potential.
I played the GameCube one. It's something, I'll tell you that.
Is it a good something or no?
Oh man, I remember a Metabots game that was similar to Custom Robo. I think it was also on GameCube.
Like I know you say you push one button to win, but you know Dynasty
Literally.
Dynasty Warriors is a thing.
Okay, but unlike Dynasty Warriors, you're not mowing down hordes of enemies.
Imagine if this gave me the Iron Boots. Darn. I have to come back here later.
That's still pretty good. That's pretty good still.
Custom Robo. Alright.
Yeah.
GameCube game. Let's see here. What's this called?
What
This
is
is
the
developed
review?
by Noise.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get out the really annoying way, so I'm just gonna save and reload. Because there's like this weird thing where if you like fall off, you have to like use the grappling hook to get back up. It's a whole thing. I don't like it. It's annoying.
It's annoying, so therefore I shall reload.
Also, I used a random word generator for Link's name. It gave me Flood in
Super
Wind Waker.
Mario. What's fun?
But yeah, like imagine like a Custom Robo game that was made by Platinum.
Take my money.
Like just imagine that where you can create your own Robo. There's a story mode and like have like an online versus battle mode with Platinum combat.
My most wanted Platinum game of all time is Berserk.
Yeah.
That's not the Wind Waker.
But yeah, like imagine that online competitive multiplayer where you can build your own custom Robo with Platinum Games combat.
That would be really cool. Another one Platinum game that I would really like to see would be Kill la Kill by Platinum Games.
That would be cool. Platinum can honestly make a lot of really good anime games.
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know about that.
Didn't Kill la
actually.
Kill get a fighting game a little bit ago?
It was called Kill la Kill If, and it was terrible. And it was
Was it terrible?
It was insanely terrible. It was insanely terrible. It was a 3D arena fighter, and it did nothing to innovate the concept, despite the fact that it was produced by Arc System Works, the premier Japanese fighting game developer.
So basically the exact same problem that the Demon Slayer game had.
Fun fact, analysts were saying that Demon Slayer would be like one of the best-selling games in Japan of the year, and then it came out, and it got beat by Metroid, a game that has never done well in Japan, ever.
Wow, it's almost like a generic 3D arena fighter is the most tired formula for anime games ever.
I mean, I guess the formula makes a little bit of sense in the case of the Demon Slayer series, but no.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but it's been done to death. Literally every big shonen has done that style ever since Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi did really well.
How do you even say that name?
Yeah, like
Say
how do you say that
Budokai.
without messing it up?
Budokai Tenkaichi.
Dude,
Budokai Tenkaichi.
Budokai Tenkaichi. Budokai Tenkaichi. Budokai Tenkaichi. It's not
Budokai
all
Tenkaichi. What?
Tenkaichi.
No,
It
I
sounds
thought I
like
said
five.
it
It's
right.
the name of the tournament in the classic Dragon Ball series.
Yeah, although technically in Dragon Ball itself, it is actually flipped around. It's Tenkaichi Budokai.
I'll be right back.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Funny words, Mr. Weeaboo.
Haha, we proceed to play Persona 3.
3 is a weeb game.
That's the joke.
Oh, the way you worded it, it sounded like Persona 3 wasn't a weeb game or something.
Did you just say
No.
weed game?
I said weeb.
I mean, both
Weed
work.
man.
Get your fucking ass checked.
I was like, haha, we now
Where's that
proceed to
going?
go play Persona 3.
Diamond Step, yeah. Is that... Time to go kill another giant squid.
Squid Game.
That is the wrong way. Also, like, deadass, when, like, Squid Game... When I first heard about that show, I immediately assumed it was Splatoon. I was very confused.
That's what everybody thought.
The Virgin Squid Game versus the Giga Chad Stranger Things.
Time to kill another squid. The Inklings sweat profusely.
Wait, if you're killing squid, you're not killing squids, you're killing kids.
That's even worse.
You're
Isn't
a
that
kid, you're a
weak?
squid, you're a kid, you're a squid.
You're dead now.
Rain moment.
But yeah, going back to what we were saying, Arxis could make like so many. Not Arxis, Platinum could make so many fucking good anime games. To be honest.
Imagine a Splatoon game that takes place in Wind Waker.
Huh?
That would
Imagine walking in under that without any prior context.
like honestly, a One Piece game could honestly be really cool. But
Hasn't already been done.
One Piece World Seeker. It's an open world RPG by Namco, and it's terrible. And it makes my soul hurt.
What
Why?
about Jump Force?
were you looking forward to it?
What about
Yes, I
Jump
was.
Yes, Jump Force. That game.
AKA the biggest waste of potential in anime game history.
Aren't they making a second one?
No.
Yes. There's the cliffhanger.
They're probably
I
not
heard
making.
something about them making a second one, and I was like, why?
There was a cliffhanger at the end to tease a sequel, but it's never going to happen because Jump Force sold embarrassingly terribly.
Yeah, because word of it spread so fast how awful it was.
The plot
It
is
was-
some, like, okay, so basically the plot is that the Shonen Jump characters have ended up in the real Earth, and that they have to create Team Jump Force to save the world from the villains. And it is so fucking lame and stupid.
I
This is
saw Alpharad's video about it, so
Yeah,
I
that's all
vaguely
you need to
remember what
see.
happens.
That's all you need to see, and you've basically seen the entire game, and that's all you need to see.
It's funny to see all the Black Clover fans crying like this game was out for so long and it never got a Black Clover character.
I love how
that is
like,
actually kind of dumb,
And it was
though.
especially funny for me, because I was just like, I have no idea who any of these people are aside from Yu-Gi-Oh! And My Hero.
you don't know Goku.
Okay, yes, I know who Goku is, but
You have to know Naruto.
well, okay.
You know Luffy.
Like, I
Yeah,
know
you-
about them,
It's
but I
Luffy,
haven't,
you
like,
son
I
of
don't
a-
know anything about them, you know?
I'm calling him Luffy. I don't care.
Also,
It's
fucking,
Luffy.
also fucking rip
Don't
each
care. Don't
So-
care. Still don't care. It's
fucking-
funnier.
fucking rip Ichigo that Goku, Luffy, and Naruto are on the box art, but he isn't.
I don't think anyone cares. Even Bleach fans don't care anymore. Even Bleach fans hate Bleach fans.
Dragon Ball's not even part of the big three, and it got on the cover.
You gotta sell that shit in America.
What?
Gotta sell that shit in America. That's why Naruto and Goku were on the box, but because Japan favoritism, Luffy's in the center.
It would have been so funny if he had a text box. Goku had a text box saying, "Hey, it's me, Goku."
I mean, you say selling like.
Did I already beat this squid? I think I did.
Wasn't Naruto really big in Japan too?
It's big, but
Oh my god. Amazing.
Light arrows.
Well, you won the game.
Yep.
You
Congratulations.
have the Master Sword and Light Hours, bruh.
Yeah, now I can just one-shot everything.
But yeah, what were you saying,
Incredible.
Scott?
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
Okay,
I
so
have
the first
arrows.
boss, I have to remember to use the light arrows on him.
I
I
was
want to
asking,
see what happens.
I was asking,
Yeah.
wasn't Naruto also big in Japan?
Yeah, it was.
Well,
But
was,
it reached
not
mainstream
One Piece.
success in the West.
It's not
yeah,
One Piece.
no,
Naruto was based in terms of popularity. It's basically the successor to Dragon Ball.
in a way, yeah, basically in popular, and then My Hero Academia is basically in the West Naruto's successor.
God, imagine watching that track.
I think your bed's about to fucking start a white man moment.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Imagine watching that crap as the guy who's got fucking Gov as his PFP.
Yes. I do play Dragon Quest VIII. And it is an amazing game. If you have not played it, you are not a gamer.
It's like when Dragon Quest fans make fun of I don't like anime. Motherfucker, do you know what games
I like anime. I like anime, but I do not like My Hero Academia.
How?
I mean, that's
Why?
fair.
What do you mean why? It just feels like one gigantic filler arc and 50 billion fight scenes that have no cohesion to each other.
What the fuck show are you watching?
Motherfucker's describing Dragon Ball.
No, not even Dragon Ball's like that. I legit have no idea what he is fucking talking about. That is not
Isn't
what
half
Hero...
Naruto just filler?
In the episodes, in the
Yeah,
manga, no, everything's cohesive in the
Yeah, same.
manga.
Well, I meant
Yeah,
like
same.
anime.
Saying Naruto would have made more sense because literally almost half of the Naruto anime is filler. Like,
Let me look this up. Okay, so just so you know, like Naruto Shippuden started, I think, in like 2005, and it did not get an anime adaptation until 2008. Instead,
God,
they
this
allowed
place.
they allowed part 1 of Naruto's anime to run for like, I think, over 100 episodes of filler to allow Shippuden to get as far ahead as possible. And because of that, it blew up the filler episode count into something hilarious.
yeah, Super Eye Patch Wolf did the statistics of it. 42% of the Naruto anime is filler.
Total of Naruto episode list. I'm looking this up.
Plus, I feel like My Hero Academia has some serious tonal issues.
How?
Like, from 1 second, it's this fucking, this Deku, who is like
All right. Okay, so
super
Naruto
sheltered
part
boy
1.
who gets fucked up by not having any quirks or some shit. And then you
Naruto
see
part
like
1.
this half-assed bum that is All Might. Just like, what?
What, Naruto Part 1, what were you saying?
Naruto part 1 is 220 episodes long. However,
There's-
91 of those are non-canon.
Jesus Christ.
Half the show is
It's
non-canon.
41% filler. So then for Naruto Shippuden, 500 episodes of Shippuden were aired exactly. 205 of those episodes are filler.
Yeah, so literally... Yeah.
Imagine half your show not being canon.
Yeah, so nearly half...
So what you do is you stop being lazy and you actually read the fucking manga.
Yeah, so literally out of the
I can't
700...
read.
Literally, out of the 720 episodes of Naruto, like 300 of them are filler.
There is actually some fine, decently
Piece of heart.
okay fillers in Naruto.
Where am
They're not
I?
all terrible.
Here I am.
Just to give you a comparison, the amount of filler episodes that Naruto has is longer than the entirety of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is like 191 episodes. Naruto has like 300 filler episodes.
Kind of
How do I
hilarious,
open
not
this
gonna lie.
chest?
Oh, actually, it gets worse into Boruto because there's only I think
Oh, wait.
68
Ugh, I need
canon
bait for
chapters of
that.
Boruto. There's only 68 canon chapters of Boruto. There's currently over 220 episodes of Boruto. The show is literally over 75% filler.
Also, can we talk about how Jump Force was like the
The-
biggest spoiler game ever?
The difference is nobody gives a shit about Boruto.
Actually, it does pretty well in the weekly episode rankings over in Japan.
Oh God, seriously?
Yes. People
Uh,
don't want to say goodbye to these characters they literally grew up with.
Like, this isn't even me like hating on Naruto or anything. I genuinely think Boruto is like one of the most blatant like cash grab continuations I've ever seen in anime.
Oh, undoubtedly it is at certain points.
Yeah, like
Undoubtedly.
it is
Hello,
so
gold
blatantly it is so blatantly just Jump not wanting to let Naruto go. It's not even trying to hide that.
Apparently Kishimoto did actually step back onto the Naruto manga recently.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's actually seen a marketed improvement in quality.
Yeah, it's just it would be like when One Piece ends. It would be like Jump issuing like a continuation series about
About Luffy's son or some shit.
I was gonna say like a whole new group of pirates trying to hunt down and beat Luffy or something.
Actually, I think the way you would do a One Piece
At least this is
continuation...
useful.
Actually, the way you would do a One Piece continuation, you would make it compelling, is if you do a whole new show, but it's about Kobe's journey as he went through the Marines from the beginning of the series.
I was just about to suggest that, and honestly, that would be pretty cool.
But no, they wouldn't do that because that would interfere with whatever Oda's actual vision for the character of Kobe would be, and we're not going to allow that.
Don't mind
Yeah,
me, I'm just not following this conversation at all.
We all. I mean, the thing is, everybody knows how One Piece is going to end. Luffy's going to be the king of the pirates. Kobe's going to be the Marine Fleet admiral. Like that's obviously where it's going.
I got two free chests in one fall. Let's go.
I think the epilogue fight will probably just be like Luffy versus Kobe in Luffy's final days as the king, and the show will basically repeat itself, where Luffy will be sent to be executed like Roger was, and he will inspire the next great age of piracy, and that's how the series ends.
He's about to be hung. First time.
First time. Well, actually, Roger was stabbed through the abdomen with 2 fucking spears.
Yeah, I could easily
No
imagine.
damage.
I could easily just imagine if you want to make that tragic, like, Luffy is put to be executed, but like Kobe's like trying not to cry because like that's still his friend.
Yeah, that's actually that seems like an Oda ending, actually.
Just nobody wants to admit it.
Garp didn't want to admit it, but he did see Roger as his friend, so he did not want to admit that shit. Otherwise, he would not have raised his son.
Yeah, basically. That's pretty much what could happen with Luffy and Kobe, because Kobe, like being a Marine, he would try to capture Luffy, but it would like eat him up inside because Luffy's like literally his hero.
History fucking repeats itself, though.
Yeah.
So.
The painful irony that probably the most loyal and well-meaning Marine, his greatest inspiration and hero, is a pirate.
Well, that's probably the basis for how it is the corruption of the One Piece world will be undone.
Yeah.
Because the main theme of this series is how, like, government evil, pirate good.
Yeah. Well, that's always been the irony of One Piece, is that the quote-unquote bad guys, most of the ones we know aren't really bad people.
Hey, give me something.
Oh, Crocodile, Doflamingo, Moria, and Big Mom and Kaido are certainly bad motherfuckers.
Yeah. It
Uh,
is Kaido.
wait,
I
what?
didn't know if Kaido was all that awful.
He literally
Creeb.
is starving the people of Wano country to
Who the
death.
hell is
Oh.
Can't wait
Creeb?
to see Joe Biden as the next One
Oh,
Piece character.
so he's Stalin.
Basically, there's like the poor in the country of Wano are starving to death. You have to pledge your loyalty to him, and if you don't, well, fuck you. You could go work in the oil mines.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, and yeah, I know it's like, some of those villains are absolute assholes. Though Crocodile, he's shown he can get his head on straight once in a while. I mean, he did have a few badass moments in Marineford.
Although no,
Am I
undoubtedly
am I not
Doflamingo is.
allowed to hook shot to this chest?
Oh no, wait, there you go. Well,
Okay.
you gonna say, Scott?
I would say undoubtedly the Doflamingo is like the logical apex
Oh
of
my god.
piracy gone to lunacy in that universe.
Yeah, Doflamingo is an absolute fucking scumbag. He is arguably the most evil character.
In the Japanese version, it's kind of implied that he raped Viola.
Yeah, he is unquestionably the most evil character in all of One.
Wasn't there like a
Alright, Google,
censored
who the
version
hell
of
is
One
Creeb?
Piece? Like, I remember hearing vaguely about a censored
I
version of One
already
Piece.
talked to him. Excuse me?
What did you ask, Zach?
Wasn't there like a hugely censored version of One Piece for some like kids TV
For
show?
kids.
Yeah, four
Four
kids. But yeah, out of all the people in One Piece, I think it's safe to say Doflamingo is easily the most evil. I genuinely can't think of anyone else in the series who is as
The
evil.
Celestial Dragons are actual slave owners.
Yeah, I mean, they are bad, but holy shit, the stuff Doflamingo does is so.
Doflamingo himself is also a Celestial Dragon, though, so it kind of balances out.
And he also does hate them. That's like the one good thing he kind of wants to do. He wants to off the Celestial Dragons.
Remember, kids, God likes slaves, apparently.
Oh, no, the reason they refer to themselves as the Celestial Dragons is because they consider themselves gods.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay,
And
so they're
they
just
actually
crazy.
they wear bubbles around their heads, and in order to prevent themselves from breathing the air of the commoner peasants.
Oh my god, I got
Bruh.
something useful.
Luffy told him to punch him in the face.
Yeah, Flame, did you hear that? They wear bubbles around their heads to prevent them from breathing the air of the commoner.
Sandy Cheeks looking ass.
Oh my,
Actually,
that's so pretentious, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
and in addition to this fact, they are completely immune to the law because they are the world nobles, and the law does not apply to a world noble. They are immune to
This
everything.
does sound a lot like our current system.
Yes. And in fact, they have such diplomatic immunity that
Where is
if
the rock
if
spider?
they have the authority to declare war instantly anywhere in the world whenever they want to, and the top of the Navy have to respond to them. And
Yeah.
this actually happened in one of the episodes when one of the motherfuckers was attempting to enslave a fishman, one of Luffy's friends, and Luffy punched the daylights out of his face so fucking hard that I'm pretty sure his children felt it. And in response, this motherfucker declared war, and everything went to shit.
I love how even at night you can still clearly see these golden tingle statues. Are they glowing? I think they're glowing.
They are.
Literally, they are so important just because Luffy punched one of them in the face. I think the third or fourth strongest person in all of the Marines was called to take them.
Yes. In fact, just in doing that alone, Luffy's bounty went up by 100 million in response to that. For just punching a dude.
I just want to punch God in the face.
My favorite.
XMT.
My favorite one I've always heard from people is that some people say, like, because it goes black and white when he punches him. Luffy punched him so hard he hit him back to the manga.
Damn. Damn, that's awesome to say. Oh, my favorite thing, I'm in sarcasm mode now, is when manga fans do and say racist or homophobic shit on Twitter, not realizing that Luffy would punch the fucking daylights out of them for saying
so
that shit
foolish.
in the community.
Yeah.
Because he literally saw a dude being so fucking racist that he was being an actual slave driver, and he started a goddamn war in spite of that fact.
Racism
So,
is cringe.
You know, it just goes to show what I was saying literally this morning, where people who consume media don't actually fucking understand what the media they consume is about.
Yeah, and you know it's even kind of sad because like you know with One Piece the one it seemed like the one slightly decent celestial dragon, Doflamingo's father, just ended up immediately regretting wanting to be a part of regular society. Because like wasn't that
Okay,
what
gotta
ended up
mail this.
Yep, that's what happened.
Yeah, it's like Jesus fucking Christ. And like that's why Doflamingo went insane.
Have you ever been so insane you killed your father and then went and started a pirate
7:44
organization? Have you ever and then like at 15 years later, you kill your fucking brother in cold blood because he prevented you from becoming immortal?
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh, his
What?
brother. Okay, I take that back. Two decent celestial dragons. His brother is actually a cool dude.
Here we go, mailbox.
The shit that happened with him
You've
and
got mail.
the stuff that
I
happened with him,
sent mail.
the stuff that happened with him and Law was just fucking heartbreaking.
Strange how Law has a straw hat tier tragic backstory despite being basically a side character.
Yeah, I mean there are many characters in One Piece who still have really tragic stories despite not being Law yet. I mean, if you think about it, like he's a villain, but Doflamingo's like backstory is really tragic. I mean, he was nearly fucking crucified against his burning home.
Cool.
Ventus, more like vented. When the Ventus is sus.
although
He's an imposter.
Doflamingo is also the one character who I
What the
cite.
fuck?
Okay, there's nothing in here.
What the
what?
fuck? I never knew that place existed.
This is how you get to Makar, so you can go to the Earth Temple. No, the Wind Temple.
Okay, I had to have known it existed then. Forgot it then.
Although,
Okay.
like, it's kind of
I
weird.
forgot.
I don't think the cave. I don't think we can even go into the cave until Makara's in there.
But yeah, Doflamingo is also the one character who I immediately cite when it's like, oh no, you need to learn when to kill your fucking villains. Because holy shit, how did he survive that?
He's just gonna. He's being set up so that he'll come back and wreak havoc in the finale because of course he is. That's how a chaotic writer works.
Of course he's been. Oh Jesus goddamn Christ, that is so bullshit. How the fuck did he survive that?
I mean, how did Usopp survive his fucking skull getting smashed in?
Yeah, that was.
Anime.
Doflamingo literally hit the ground so fucking hard, Dressrosa folded in on itself.
Then again, also, how the hell did
Light
Kaido
arrow.
survive Luffy punching him so goddamn hard that the air pressure caused the skyline to break apart?
Wait, who?
How the hell did Kaido survive Luffy punching him so fucking hard that it caused the skyline to break apart from the air pressure that was created?
Because plot.
It's like what happens with All Might in like one of the earliest chapters of Hero Manga. He punches a villain so hard he causes a rainstorm to happen.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a thing.
Goddamn can you just learn to kill your villains when you're supposed to?
Is there something in here? Hello,
Like,
sir.
like aside from like the one major example that's like the immediate go-to, I can barely think of any instances where Oda like actually went through with killing a serious character like and went through with it.
Manette.
Yeah, I guess so.
For whatever
What's his
reason,
name?
I thought one of these
What's his-
plants on the wall was Groose. I don't know
The dude
why.
who used full body armor. Hockey.
Oh, Virgo.
Virgo's fucking dead.
Yeah, oh,
Monet is fucking dead.
yeah, 'cause-
Ace is fucking dead.
yeah, Ace,
Whitebeard is fucking dead.
yeah, Whitebeard and Ace are like the two obvious examples.
Oh god. Well,
Why
Virgo-
flashback characters, but they hardly count.
Virgo better be fucking dead. Look, cut him in half.
What was I supposed to be doing here?
Law cut him in half so hard he maybe like sliced the whole of Punk Hazard in half.
Okay, Rosinante, but he hardly counts a flashback.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what's at the top of this.
Did we ever learn more about Captain Kidd over time in One Piece?
He's the main character in Wano.
Oh, he is, okay. Because it seemed like Log, because he was made a big deal in Sabaody, but it seemed like we never learned much about him.
Absalon is dead. That's the fucking invisibility fruit pervert.
He's dead?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Hogwash is dead too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
A treasure
He got
shard.
stepped on by an ancient giant.
Yeah.
There are worse ways to go. Is that at least a woman?
God, remember when Chopper's monster form was first introduced and it was actually fucking terrifying?
Isn't that the little reindeer dude?
Yeah. He has a state called Awakening, where it allows him to access a 8th form in his transformation sequence. And in said transformation,
eighth.
he has 7 states. He's a scientist, and he discovered how to alter his physical anatomy. And he found out that by eating the medicine that he uses to do it too many times, it causes his body to undergo a process called awakening, which then turns him into an uncontrollable monster so powerful that it nearly destroyed the entire island that they were on.
He
Damn.
basically becomes a Wendigo, basically. Like when that first happened in Enies Lobby, that was legit fucking terrifying.
The way Manette went out was gruesome. She was literally stabbed to the heart.
Yeah. By complete fucking accident.
When you think you've had it bad, and just remember Jack Baker's had it worse.
Because Caesar's a moron.
Oh, Smiley is dead.
Who?
Smiley.
Oops.
That is what's his name's pet. Caesar's pet.
Oh shit, he killed John Wick's dog.
So would he become Caesar's pet's ghost?
No. Also, the way that Smiley went out was gruesome. He basically went up like in a nuclear explosion.
Hey, here, make the deluxe camera that I already have.
Maybe you'll just get the regular camera.
Oh. Hey, here, have a compass.
This is the law of equivalent exchange.
What random stupid bullshit.
Actually, okay, this is technically a loophole, but I guess Brooke is dead.
Yeah. Even though he ate the revive fruit, so he's just a walking corpse. Actually, all the shit on Thriller Bark is kind of dead.
Yeah. Except for Morio. God, you want to talk about a villain who's completely fucking undermined from his first appearance.
Oh no, I'm running out of chess. That's annoying.
Great, you can't get another Master Sword.
How can I get another Master Sword? It's already full.
But yeah. One Piece is very, very good. Great series, but I don't blame anyone who is kind of uneasy about starting it because of how long it is.
It'll take forever to get caught up, but by the time you're done with it, you'll wish you hadn't caught up. You'll be like, God damn it, where's the rest of this? Where is this?
God,
Oh my god, my life is incomplete.
The day One Piece actually comes to an end, the anime industry is just gonna be like, what do we do now?
One Piece 2 Electric Boogaloo.
One Piece
You
2.
know, we joke about it, but because the thing is, One Piece actually came at the perfect time because it was coming in right as Dragon Ball ended. So the anime industry basically got its replacement for the bigwig immediately. But who knows what's gonna happen when One Piece ends?
Although One Piece didn't start getting big until the Summon War Saga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it was selling well. But around the time they started getting to Marineford and, well, more specifically before that, Impel Down and Sabaody, and then going into Marineford, the war. That's it had the most sales ever of a manga in a single month. I think it had over 80 million volume sales in one fucking month. Which actually makes it one of the best, which would make it actually one of the best-selling books, period, ever in a single month.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's ever sold more in a single month, I think, was the Holy Bible.
Luffy is God.
I figured One Piece would have started getting big around Alabasta.
It did. It started getting near the top of the popularity charts, but it faced heavy competition from Naruto until Naruto started entering its second half, and people didn't necessarily like it as much as what had come before.
Oh, really?
As where Naruto was, One Piece was just getting better and better and better and better with every single arc.
Was there any reason? Was there a specific reason people didn't like the second half of Naruto as much?
Well, part of it was pacing, right? There was this promise being put forth of this encounter that was going to happen between Naruto and Sasuke again, and that just took an eternity to pan out.
Oh yeah.
And also, there's Naruto Part 1 ended on the note of a rescue mission, and then Naruto Part 2 opens on the note of a rescue mission.
What if you
People were kind of tired of that point, and it took a little while for Naruto to start finding its steam again. It started
necklaces, joy pendants.
But by that point, by the time it found its steam again, specifically in the West, it was around the Tenchi Bridge arc. And that was more so in the West, as where over in Japan, One Piece is slowly explodinating in popularity, which just culminated in the War Saga, where it was literally ungodlike levels of success.
Yeah, I remember, I do remember.
The real One Piece were the friends we made along the way.
I do remember what you were talking about, with Naruto and Sasuke, because I remember hearing a lot of people say.
Could you imagine if they had that kind of ending?
But I was saying, I remember hearing a lot of people saying they should have fought each other after they beat Pain.
I don't know. I feel like the Fourth Great Shinobi World War actually had to happen.
Yeah.
get the characters where they needed to be to have a final battle that was
Give me your
justifiably, which was justifiable and was climactic and made sense in the lore and got the characters to where they needed to be in terms of power.
Yeah, that makes sense. It wasn't like the problem with the Fourth Shinobi War was like Madara
It took fucking forever.
and like Madara ended up being completely undermined by the end by a villain who nobody cared about.
Yeah, because like the whole prophecy subplot of Naruto finally came to the forefront at the end there.
Oh my god, I have to swing.
Because basically they were building up this whole thing about Naruto being the child of prophecy, which has
How do
been
you
a
do
full
this one?
subplot from the beginning, basically. And it finally came looped back around near the end there with the whole stuff with Kaguya, and nobody really liked that.
Hey guys, I dropped my brain in the toilet. I'll be right back.
I know a lot of people also just don't like it because
He
kind of
dropped his brain in the toilet?
because like
I already did this one.
because like kind of the whole thing with Naruto in the beginning was like he was supposed to be like this underdog everyone hated overcoming the odds, but then it turns out he's a child of prophecy, which kind of goes against everything in the beginning of the series.
For me, it's just like
I'm not even on the right island.
you know, I feel like the whole underdogs kind of thing kind of went away the minute that the like it stopped being for me a major element of his character when he beat Neji, because that was basically also Kiba and Neji, because Kiba was basically him overcoming his bullies and assholes from school. And then Neji, it was basically him overcoming the assumption of the people that he would not amount to shit. And it was after that point, it's just like, there's nowhere else that you can really go with the character, because he's already accomplished the two things that he needed to do. One, facing down his demons, and two, overcoming what people assumed of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't followed this conversation for the last like half hour.
Sorry, dude. Sorry.
Flame, watch Naruto Part 1. It's good.
Maybe one day.
Maybe someday.
You can follow a filler guide and ignore the shit you don't want to watch. Trust me, it's good. It's a good show. Good show.
I believe you. I just don't have the motivation to do it.
Yeah,
Maybe one day.
when you're
Also,
watching-
One Piece. I know why you're scared of that one because of its length, but it's like I just said earlier.
Again, maybe I believe you that it is a good show.
But yeah, if you ever
Maybe
watch
one day.
Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach, make sure you have a filler guide with you.
Oh God, what just happened? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah. You're fine. Oh. Yes, he dropped her.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
you're
you're
still
up.
here.
Okay, it's just. I didn't hear anything after. I believe you.
Okay, but yeah, like when you're watching any of the big three, make sure you have a filler guide with you because you want to skip that shit.
Don't watch Bleach. It's
Wind
terrible.
Temple Boss Key.
Okay. I think Bleach is fine. I like Bleach well enough for what it is.
Bleach people will tell you that it's superior to every member of the big three, and then I will tell you, haha, you like Bleach.
I mean, I'll disagree there, but I do
drink bleach.
think Bleach does a number of things right. I think its fight scenes are fantastic.
Oh yes, I will not deny the fact that the fight scenes are choreographed well, but the story is about as compelling as well. Let's just say I'd probably rather watch the DCEU. It's just I hate the story of Bleach.
It got rough. The thing with Bleach is that it just ends up repeating itself too much, and I think after Hueco Mundo, it just stops becoming really all that interesting. Because like it does have some legitimately good stuff in like several parts of like people really love the Soul Society And Hoikomondo does actually have a number of really good things about it, like Ukiora in particular.
I don't even really like Soul Society because the
Treasure-
thing is,
I used the treasure chart to find the treasure chart.
use the stones to destroy the stones. Oh, by the way, who here has watched Marvel What If?
I've watched most of it. I think there's like 2 episodes I haven't seen yet.
You literally missed the best part.
I
If you're
know.
at the end.
I just haven't felt like watching it yet.
Okay, dude, literally, it's like almost like a fucking Avengers scale threat that happens at the end there.
You're talking about
The only reason I bring that up is because
I think the last one I saw was the zombies one.
oh, okay, you have 3 more to go. You have Party Thor, and then you have What If Ultron 1.
Yeah, that one seems amazing.
Well, what were you saying? Why you don't like Soul Society?
As I was saying, the reason I don't like Soul Society is because it introduces a metric fuck ton of characters, and I'm unable to connect with literally any of them. It's like it felt like the author was just throwing a bunch of shit against the wall to see what would stick. Some of it did stick. Some people did actually end up liking what had appeared, but I didn't because the thing is that you introduced
more enemies.
so much shit that I just didn't care.
I guess so, and I mean, I won't deny that like Bleach does sometimes mishandle its characters a fair bit. Like, I still can't believe Kubo like didn't make Grimjow into Ichigo's main rival, despite the fact that literally everything in the narrative leads towards that being the case.
At least these guys
Another
aren't
thing is I hate
Wizards that can
Ichigo as
spawn in
character.
more enemies.
You
I
hate
hate Ichigo. I think he's a terrible fucking character. I think he's. I actually think he's probably one of the worst shonen protagonists I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ!
I think he's fucking worse than the dude from Black Clover.
You think he's worse than Asta?
Yes, because at least Asta believes in something. Ichigo stands for jack shit, and I hate it.
You don't like that he doesn't have a goal.
He doesn't have a fucking goal. There's nothing that drives him. There's nothing that fucking makes him do anything. He is not a compelling character to watch.
So basically,
He literally
it's
shit
like,
happens to him.
it's like
He
me
does
if
not
I was a
cause shit
shonen.
to happen.
It's like me if I was a shonen.
The
protagonist.
sword just slowly moved to the top of the chest.
Yeah. I hate Ichigo because the thing is, it's like, it violates the main thing of what's supposed to make a
Oh,
protagonist
hello,
compelling.
random pearl.
Yeah. He's a reactive protagonist instead of a proactive one.
And I guess, it's okay. I guess reactive protagonists aren't an inherently terrible thing. It's
But you
just
just
that,
gotta give them a motivation. You gotta
right,
give
there's
them,
gotta be
like,
something.
there's gotta be like
right? There's nothing
the most,
in Ichigo. He's like, power of friends at points. No. 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 No.
why couldn't
no.
it been like a death of someone he liked, or at least a very something?
Well, that was his motivation for a bit because his mother was killed.
I bet they dropped that in like 0.2 seconds.
They did.
Not really. It was a thing for a while.
Okay, so at the very least, I think I can do most of the Forsaken Fortress except actually finish it.
But yeah, I do
Okay,
get
I
like
still need the
Luffy-
hammer to do that.
Luffy is a fucking dumbass, okay? But he at least believes in himself. I could watch him and I can say, yeah, that kid's going places. He
Wait.
believes in himself. I
Yeah,
watched
that-
fucking Ichigo and I was just like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
Yeah. The issue is he just doesn't really have a goal, which like mainly every other big shonen protagonist has. Like Luffy wants to be king of the pirates, Naruto wants to be Hokage, Deku wants to be the #1 hero, Asta
He-
wants to be the Wizard King.
Wizard King.
Yeah, that's in Black Clover. I
Tanjiro wants to save his sister.
I guess Yuji is somewhat of a reactive protagonist, but he handles it.
What's the name of the dude from Dr. Stone wants to establish the Science Kingdom?
Wait.
Yeah, Senku.
What do you do? What is this dude doing out here?
That's
He's just vibing, bro. He's just vibing.
But I don't get that
Dude.
impression from Ichigo. Like, I don't. What the fuck do you want?
I feel like
I don't like him.
Yes, thank
I
you,
feel like
sir.
I feel like
Very cool.
I feel like the easy goal he should have been given is just he wants to destroy all of the Hollow.
The thing is that even Kino-ass series like Attack on Titan and Berserk fucking deconstruct it deconstructed the shit out of a goal like that. And why it's so peanut brain.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's something that you could have played with in Bleach as well. I mean, I just mentioned Grimmjow, and
Never
like I
heard
said,
of him.
there was so much shit pointing towards him and Ichigo becoming continuous rivals. And in a lot of ways, he does like Ichigo doesn't hate Grimmjow, who is a really powerful Hollow. So you could have done something like that.
Well,
Um,
Attack on Titan starts with Aaron declaring that
Time
he
to
is
play
going to
tennis.
he declares that he is going to kill all of the Titans. By the end of the series, it's become abundantly fucking clear that killing all of the Titans would make you the greatest monster who ever lived in the human history.
Wait a minute, I have light arrows. I think I can just skip this fight.
He's a fire in his laser orbs.
yeah, and I know you said guts too.
Yes. Because the thing is that Griffith actually
Oh,
fucking
I
ends up
actually have to
saving
fight
the
him.
goddamn world.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
He's going to.
Come on.
Guts wants to kill all of the apostles. Well, not only does Guts that come at the cost of never being able to rest again, in constant emotional, physical, and just every type of distress imaginable. But in addition to that, you never know fucking peace again because you don't allow yourself to open up to other people, submerging yourself in darkness to make yourself the monster that hunts other monsters, and that ends up just destroying you inside.
Yeah. Like, even Goku had a pretty certifiable goal. He wanted to fight strong
Just
opponents.
shut up and give me your chest. You know, I love how the first time you come here is a stealth section, but after you come back with a sword, it's just like, yeah, I'm here. Who cares?
That drive inadvertently drew him to strong opponents that also made it so he could protect the people he cares about in his home.
An empty bottle. I won't complain about that.
Hey,
You can
remember
use
the
the
rule
empty bottle to smack back the laser, which is hilarious. Yeah, and that beam struggle thing you do where you knock the laser back and forth between him and that, you can use a fucking bottle to do it.
Hey, remember that one rule in Dragon Ball where somebody can only be resurrected once?
They forgot about it.
They forgot.
I
They
need a
didn't forget.
skull hammer to
They
do
didn't
most of the
forget.
stuff
They
in
made
here.
some like loophole for it, and it
Darn.
basically never gets mentioned again.
Well, no, they didn't
Oh,
forget.
my favorite thing to use the soul hammer for is to go fucking smash Tektites.
They didn't forget about it. They didn't forget about it. They remade the Dragon Balls and were able to make it so
What else can I even do?
Alright, be right back.
because they had to make
Character dying no longer has any emotional impact because like they'll be back in 10 episodes or so.
because like they had to remake the Dragon Balls multiple times in the series.
It's like I know you can. It's like a good one-time fake out. I know, but it's come to be expected like 50 billion times. Like at first they created like this loophole where if somebody can be resurrected, somebody can be resurrected once normally, and then you could say whoever killed gets to be something like that, right? That was just kind of stupid. You can't even like tell me that's kind of stupid.
I mean, what you described wasn't even.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so like I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I think I'm gonna end it here. I actually got like a lot of stuff, mostly.
Oh, okay.
This doesn't look like a lot of stuff, but I did.
Master Sword and Hero's Bow plus light arrows.
I got the fire and ice arrows too.
So, Flame, did you even buy Pokemon?
The Diamond and Pearl remakes?
Yeah.
No.
Or are they not out yet?
I don't think
They're
they're
not
out yet, actually.
I think they come out. Like Friday or Thursday. Yeah, they come out Friday.
Reminder: you can get Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pearl on Yuzu.
Yeah, they come out Friday.
You can
I'm
get
not
them
a
on
fan
used,
of this trend of pirating brand new games, but that's besides the point.
but it's Pokemon.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna pirate though, but like,
It's one thing when you're pirating like indie companies. It's another when you're pirating Pokemon.
I
I
don't
mean, it
know.
does.
Point is, play SMT5.
Yes.
It is the Chad Monster Collector game that Pokemon fans have deserved for years. Play it.
Shining Pearl are weird because it seems like those games are somehow both better and worse than Platinum in some
What are
way.
you talking about? Pokemon fans don't deserve anything.
Okay, that's kind of fair.
Well, no, Pokemon does deserve better games, which they can.
Not if they defend crap.
I don't know.
If they keep defending crap, they aren't going to get better things because they keep defending crap. And they just settle.
Anyway, I'm tired of streaming. It's been 3 hours. It's been fun. Take care, everyone.
Okay, bye, people.
Uh,
Hello.